We are talking all things going live. Appreciate you all joining me. Thank you so much for being here. This is my 4 o'clock live where we talk all things going live. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to do a quick sound check, make sure my sound is working. And so it is working, you all. So thank you all for being here. So we are going to get started in just a few minutes. If you are new to my live, I always say, come on in. Let me know you're here. We are saying new. Tell me where you're from and let me know if you go live. I want to know if you're going live also. So come in, ask questions. We are in our growth season. So we are growing, we're building, we are doing what we need to do to make sure we keep our presence here, keep visibility, grow our community in an intentional way. So let me get started. We're going to go onto the TikTok streets shortly as part of what we do here as well. So I want to make sure we get some visibility on the TikTok streets. Thank you all for being here. Um, so we want to make sure we are going live, friends. Uh, let's see. Let me try to move a little faster just because I want to make sure folks are getting what they need. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to come in. Make sure that you are coming in asking questions as well. And then give me a thumbs up. If you have not done so already, give me a like to the live. Give me a thumbs up. Hey, Idea Barista, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. How's everything going for you? Hopefully, all is well, my friend. Hopefully, all is well. I am multitasking, but hopefully, you are doing well. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's see, I'll have to do it afterwards. I was looking for something and I am not going to find it, but that's okay. Um, it's okay. So let me put my do not disturb on. How are you doing, friend? Are you home? You still at work? Does specific people work for co-host too, or just guest? I think both. Who can watch your live? Um, Hello, everybody. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for coming in. Make sure you give me a like if you haven't done so far. You can find it down here. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So when you do co-host for specific people, you still see notifications coming in of people you can invite to co-host. You don't see them for people you can invite as a guest. You don't see that. So theoretically, you can invite somebody and co-host with them. I'm almost sure of it because you see those notifications that are still populating the thread. It's not a lot, but there are some that come in. So yeah, you could do that. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all joining. Test it out first. If you're trying to figure out, interesting. Thank you. You're welcome. If you're trying to figure out if you want to do it or not, you can test it. A run through of it. But yeah, that's what I would do, and just see if it's going to work for you. Thank you all. Let's see. Let's see. Let me go live. We're going to go live. I am trying to decide where I want to take this conversation, but let me know if you have a question, any other questions. I'm happy to support. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you, Idea Barista. My moderator's Idea Barista. Make sure you connect with her. She is awesome. Idea Barista, are you, when's the next time you go on live, friend? She's like, I ain't coming here no more if you're going to ask me that every day. Let me know, though. When is the next time you coming live? Going live, rather. And, um, and if you are, what time? Put that in the chat. Well, let us know what time we can catch you on the YT streets too, since we have YT access. So I'm excited for you, friend. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if there's any questions. We're gonna get started in a little bit. I see your eyes. I see you. I see you too. We're gonna get started in a little bit. I'm running behind, but we're gonna catch up in just a few minutes, and so we'll get going. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate the support. We're gonna get going in just a few minutes, and feel free to make sure you like the live. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. I do co-stream, as you guys can tell. Well, you'll see it in a second. You're gonna hear me go real time on TikTok, where I say the words that matter for the algorithm, and so I'm gonna do that in just a minute. Private live tonight, live. I think I need to wait until after filing season. Okay. When I get home, I don't want to do too much. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, test it out. You'll see what I'm talking about when it comes to seeing seeing in real time the people who are in the chat. So if you're gonna do a private one, all right, all right, friends, I'm going live. TikTok Live. TikTok Live. We are talking all things live streaming. We are giving live streaming tips. So feel free to come in, ask questions. We are talking live streaming tips for live host, beginner friendly tips. So feel free to come in, ask questions on how to go live. We're giving beginner friendly tips on how to go live streaming tips. So come in, feel free to ask questions on how to go live, how to go live on TikTok live stream. Come in, ask questions. Hey, Bows. Come in, ask questions about how to go live. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. Those who are coming in, thank you so much for joining the live. We're giving live streaming tips. If you are new, afraid, scared, shy, introverted, you name it, nervous, come in. We are talking how to go live. Okay. Hey, Elle, how are you, friend? Shell, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here as well. Thank you so much. If you are coming in just now, we usually do our warm up where we get 10K taps, 10K taps, 10,000 in 10 minutes. So we'll talk through that as well. Hello, Beatable. Hey, Elle. Good evening. How you doing, Dr. Daryl? How are you, friend? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. We're doing our activation, our warm up for the live stream. I'm giving live streaming tips. So I want you all to come in. Feel free to ask questions. We're talking about how to go live. So if you're new to my room, put new in the chat. Some of my new friends are coming in as well. So I appreciate you all joining. Elle, you guys had a great live yesterday. Oh my gosh, y'all was doing it. Y'all was doing y'all thing. I love that live. That was awesome. That's a, a dynamic four that needs to pop up maybe once a month for us. You guys did awesome. Great job, friend. Uh-oh, my bad. Hold on. I'm clicking too much. TikTok's like, ma'am. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. That was great. How did it feel for you? I know, obviously that's not your normal format, and you had to have the lights on. I'm teasing. Elle has this like nice little colorful mood light thing going on in her live stream in the evenings. So her room has this like calming relaxation energy to it. So she had to have her lights on. She couldn't do that because she had guests up. Well, no, were they co-hosting? No, they were guests. They were guests in the room. Welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. It it was good, right? It was definitely different. Exactly. So it was good. It was real good, friends. Those who are coming in, thank you so much for joining. Let me share out my live. I tell you all the time in the beginning, you got to share out your live. Hey, PMP, look at your friend. She did her official first live. I'm gonna clap for you in 1 second. I'm on my other screen, um, sharing out my live. But I saw you pop in. Look at you. I'm so proud of you, friend. We got a chance to see her. Thank you so much. I appreciate coming in, supporting. Look at you, SP. Welcome. Trying to keep it busy, business like I know you were. PMP. Okay, so friend, that was a really good first live. Here's what I will say. Because you're so new with your followers, you got to work on getting your followers up and go to places where your prospective students are located. and whether it's in the content of people who are talking about the PMP or live streams. You can search for that on the home screen for that topic and just kind of get a sense of what type of content is there. Creator search insights is another way you could look at it. Look for your type of content, for the type of content you're producing, and then see who's posted about it, and then engage in their content. So you're gonna have to do some work to make sure you're bringing in the right audience, the people you want to come in and engage in your content, and just boost your numbers. So that's gonna be the biggest thing. But you got the content down, you got the live stream down. Thank you for accepting me today. Just say, hey, Coach May, welcome to the room, friend. I'm gonna clap for you as well. Welcome to the community. What I'm going to do when I get off this live, I can send it. I probably should send it just here. I can send it through the agency page. Just now that you've accepted, I'll send you my page, my web page to go to fill out the form. With that form, you're going to fill it out, and then you're going to get a confirmation email. In that confirmation email is the school, SKOOL community. I want you to go there and join that community. I have to approve that, and then you'll have access to our community. You'll come to Sunday's meetings, that type of stuff. Tell us, when do you go live, Coach B? Thank you so much, everybody coming in. Soda, how are you? Thank you so much, everybody. I see you all. Hey, Kay, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, appreciate you joining. Again, if you are new, put new in the chat so I can say hi to you. I want to make sure you guys are getting the support you need, especially my newbies coming in trying to learn tips on how to go live. Thanks for everyone, yes, who came to support me in my first live. It was good, friend. That was good. Like I said, you got great information. You gotta make sure we have your target audience in the room. That's who you need. People who are trying to get the information. So we got to work on that. That's going to be your bigger strategy, just to build up your following and stuff. But you got great content, great information. I was like, oh, should I go back to school again, y'all? I think I'm done. I think I'm done, but it was good. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the room. Yes, I had an unexpected visit. What you mean? What you mean unexpected visit? Tell me more. I missed something in. I made a start today. Oh, you said I made a start today. I set up your live with my about you message. Okay, Susan, I love it. I love it. I figured out my question. I need to go live on Studio to share my content. What did we talk about earlier? Were you trying to do another screen? I think that's what you were saying. Was that it? You were trying to do another camera source? Let me know, because I was trying to understand what you were saying. But yeah, it might be a TikTok live, the live studio, the laptop version. Someone popped in because I did not have the join turn off. Oh, I missed that. That might have been once was that before I came? I missed that. Okay. My course got approved. So when I go live later, I'll be able to promote. Okay, keep me posted. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear more about the Service Plus course offering. Nettie and Jesse help me out. Okay, gotcha. Yes, I want to show my webinar content side by side. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's a different camera source. Yeah, it's the laptop. I'm pretty sure that's what you would need. Pals, you're in the room. Pals, you're in the room. She uses she might be someone you want to connect with, Kay. Because she's used Live Studio quite a bit. I don't know enough about Live Studio to give you any type of guidance. I do know it's a little bit of a learning curve, so you might want to buddy up with her just so she can be somebody you can message and ask questions if she can kind of help you verbally or walk you through what's going on. It was towards the end. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You said yes. Kay's message. Let me pin it for you, pals. I'll pin Kay's message so you can see it. This is what she's trying to do. She's trying to use Live Studio. Um, Wait a minute. Let me see. Where's the one where you said the side by side? That's it. She's trying to use Live Studio like this. So thank you all. We hit that 10K. Oh my gosh, we hit that 10K quickly. I looked up and it's done. We got it in 8 minutes. Let's look. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the support. Others coming in the room. Thank you so much for being here. So thank you so much for everybody coming in. Albin, Digital, thank you so much. My tiny tabby learn the world. Thank you so much, friend. Um, so hey, Miss Vicky, appreciate you. Yay, us. Um, been testing it this afternoon. Okay, you figured it out. Okay, good, good, good. I just want to make sure you got support for it. Live Studio can be a little bit wonky when it comes to your laptop, the device, the bandwidth, your RAM, all the things that come with it. So don't be discouraged. The only problem, I'll tell you this: views tend to run lower than the phone, the mobile device. I'm just gonna say that. So it, hopefully it doesn't run low for you, but don't be surprised if you're like, oh, I don't get as much views, or all those things that come with it. It could be the fact that you use Live Studio. So that's tend to that we tend to hear that, but I'm not sure if it's just across the board. Well, I still didn't get to 10K for the whole 2 hours. I was live today. You gotta make sure you are encouraging your viewers to support. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. Did you get the 10K in 10? I did. I got it in. We got it in 8. We got it in 8. Interesting. Yeah. So it is a source of frustration for folks because it's a lot that goes into making sure it's set up. It's all pretty. Everything is the way you want it to be set up and looking, and then you don't get no one in the room. I'm just it's just something about how that feed goes out. It doesn't have as much band, it doesn't push it out as much as it does on the phone. I think it's glitchy. You still have to make updates to your computer quite a bit. You got to make sure your computer is pretty capable to support the stream. So you got to have a lot of browsers closed, don't have other stuff running. So there's a lot that goes into Live Studio, but you might, hey, it might be great for you. Don't go by based on what I'm saying. It may be totally fine, friend. You said PMP is so much fun. I saw the board after the live started, so I couldn't change it, but I was okay. That's totally fine. You can fix it. No, you can't edit it once you go live. You got to change it before you start the live. So yeah, so that's definitely the case. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Miss Vicky, you said, "Wow, yeah, yeah." It's a source of frustration for folks with the who are on the laptop when they go live. But I've had way more other days. It's okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, friend, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So I couldn't figure out anything with Live Studio from my laptop. It looks completely different. It is different, yeah. Because I really don't go live from there. I've done it a few times. The last time I did it, they cut me off. TikTok was like, "No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you ain't doing this," because I have all these other windows and browsers open. And so my device, I would probably have to shut all my little browsers off, turn everything down, and just run my computer because I use it too much with other things running in the background. So I would tell you, if you're going to use it, make sure the device is, ready to take on streaming that way. Um, and so I would probably need a separate device that is just for streaming. I'm just staying, as you said, I'm just staying in my lane. I heard that. Hey, I'm pro phone. I know there's some cute little things you can do with the laptop. I'm pro phone all day, 10 toes down with the phone. we we are riding this phone till until the wheels fall off. That's what we doing. Got it. I remember you said that you were really helpful. I really appreciate. Oh, you're so welcome, friend. Thank you. I heard your voice in my head. Did you really? That's sweet. Thank you so much for being here. All right, friends. Let me know if you guys are new. My new friends coming in, and we're gonna share out the live. We'll probably get the flash goals shortly. TikTok has been nice enough to send it out a little earlier when we hit our 10K goal in the beginning. So we'll probably get that earlier. If you wasn't here for my 10 o'clock, I shared I'm in my protest shirt. It's me being funny. I love this shirt though. It says Gen Xer because this is my protest shirt because TikTok ended my live yesterday at 4 o'clock because it said I was underage. Okay. Said I got the age restriction, and so this is my protest shirt. So TikTok knows I am of age. I did get it approved, so I will say that. TikTok did just give us the flash go. It is TikTok Your Live. It is the TikTok Your Live. We need 21 of those. If you guys don't mind sharing a TikTok Your Live with me, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is that why you just shut off random? Yeah, TikTok shut me down. It wasn't me. I just didn't leave. I was like, "Oh, I'm gone." Click. I didn't do that to y'all. You so funny. So she said, "Is that why you just left us?" I didn't do that, beatable. I am not rude. I would not do y'all like that. She said, "Is that why you just left?" Welcome to the room. That's my welcome everybody who's coming in. Hi, how you doing, Crafty Auntie? Thank you so much for being here. That tickled me beatable. She said, "Is that why you just left?" I thought it was an accident. I kept checking to see if you would come back. I couldn't. TikTok shut me down. So what had happened? What had happened was when TikTok slammed on our face. Miss Vicky, she came and checked on me. She said, "Are you okay? What just happened?" I was like, that darn TikTok. How do I get over from being insecure going live? You just got to keep doing. Practice makes progress. It makes progress. You will get better. Just keep doing it, friend. Let me know. Let's see. You got live access too. So yeah. So just start the journey. Click the go live button. I'll give some tips. Let me say a couple things, and then PMP. Let me know what you did that I shared. If there was anything that you did from my guidance with going live. Um, Thank you all for supporting that flash goal. I think we're 50% of the way there. So let's see if we can get it done quickly. That would be awesome. So that's a flash goal that TikTok gives is one per person. I cannot change it. We can decline it, but I would encourage you not to because TikTok is looking for the room to engage. I tell people all the time this is an engagement app. And so the flash goal is that indicator to see how much is your room supporting and engaging. So they have that goal. You can't change it. It's random. It pops up. But what we've learned is that if we get that 10K in 10 minutes, it tends to come earlier, usually like within the first 15 minutes of the live stream. That's when we've been seeing it. So it comes pretty early in the live stream and we don't have to wait later to see it pop up randomly. So that's a good thing. Where to get the clapping, laughing? Forgot that. That's what they call the sound effects. I showed you. Remember I said click the wand and you click the sound effects? Yeah. That was a good one, huh? I gave her a couple questions to check out. Um, you told me to check the wand below. Yep, and check your time. Yep, time as well. Yep. So just know, okay, I held my daily just in case this time. Oh, thank you. Three little reasons. I appreciate that. Look at that. I appreciate the support, you all. Thank you all for the shares. Um, and so I was going to tell you guys what happened to me. So those who were here in the 4 o'clock, I went live and we were talking about those match events. They're called battles. That's kind of the names that we use here. So you'll hear people say battling. Hey, Trisha T. And so with that, we were talking about it, and I went to go find a random one to do to see if there was somebody out there we could battle. And so with that, the person who came up on my screen, they clearly looked as if they were a minor, like they could have been 14, 15, 16, no more than 16. She did look young in the face. And then I think TikTok shut her off. I think that came from TikTok because it happened so quickly. She came off the screen. So I was like, oh, well, the next person who came up, I think I clicked it again. And the next person who came was a person who she looked like maybe late teens, early 20s, and she couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear her. She couldn't hear me. She was like, "Can't hear you." I was like, "I can't hear you either." So I ended it. Next thing I know, you guys were in the chat saying you heard her, you heard her, you guys heard her. I didn't. And I think what happened was that TikTok had already started the process of giving me a restriction because they muted my sound, probably from the first person. And so everything about what happened should not have happened yesterday, but it did. I started hitting more buttons. You started hitting more buttons after that? Okay, great, great. That's good. I saw how many people were watching. Ooh, okay, okay, good. Thank you all. Appreciate you all being here. We are doing a flash goal real quick. We are 15. I can't repin it yet. We're 15 of 21. So if we can get another 7, that would be great. Thank you all. Another six, I'm sorry. Help me with the puzzle as well. Definitely wouldn't know to do that. Yeah, she got the puzzle also. Luna, welcome to the room. Luna, disregard my message. Coach V is in the room. She's gonna say no to tomorrow. She's not gonna do another battle. So you're good. If you had saw my message because I hadn't heard back. But yeah, so you're good, friend. If you heard anything I just said. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting that flash goal. We are almost there. Let's see. See if we can get another one. I can't pin it quite yet. You said I didn't. Okay, so disregard it. You're good. too funny. I was like, what's the, oh, you talking about the puzzle piece? Yeah, TikTok will do that random puzzle. Okay, so I'm trying to get this out the way. If you guys are listening, I appreciate you guys. If you have not sent a TikTok your live yet, I would appreciate getting those last few done, one per person. We are looking for another three of those. So I would appreciate, let's see if we could knock this out with the last couple, the last three or so that we need to get it done. All right, last two. Let's see if we could do it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for coming in. And that's the flash code. You'll see it up here. So we'll see if we can get that done. Okay, so then um, oh, you joined the fan club for 1 year. Look at that, Trisha T. Congratulations. Thank you all for being in here. Hey, Fifi. So appreciate you all being here. Okay, so what happened was they ended the live. So TikTok ended the live, and I had to do, so it popped up on my screen saying that I was restricted because of age restriction. And so what is happening is that TikTok says minors cannot be on the screen. Now, I could see if I had invited my little sister, my daughter, or somebody like that to come up and say, "Hey, come on live with me, and I want you to co-host with me, and I'm gonna show you battle." That was a person that was random. It was a quick invite. I didn't know the person. So again, TikTok should have um, restricted her from the beginning if they thought she was underage. And then ultimately, for me, I I mean, I don't look young, I know that. And so with that, I got the restriction. I had to show my ID, I had to do the facial recognition as well. And then ultimately, they took 24 hours to approve it. I got it this morning that it was approved. But it was after my live, I saw that it was officially, my appeal went through because I did appeal it, and my appeal went through as approved. Do you have to be 18 years and older to be in a comment area? To be in the live stream period. I'm sorry. Let me say that different. Okay, you're saying to be a viewer. If somebody is viewing a live and they come into a live and they are commenting and viewing, I believe you can come to a live and view if it's not a live that is obviously 18 years and older. You know, you can do an audience control. So you could have kids in your live. I don't have this live as 18 years and older. So there could be someone underage right now in this live stream, technically. I think the rule is that you have to be 13, okay, to attend a live. To be on the screen and to join in as a guest or a co-host, you have to be 18 years and older. Okay, so you're not supposed to have minors on the screen at all. So just kind of keep that in mind. Hello, Tammy, I see you, friend. Um, you said, um, let me know, Marshmallow. I don't know what that means, friend, but let me know what you meant by that. You said it's an animated character. What do you mean, friend? Let me know what that means. So do you have to be 18 years old to be in the so I think you can be yeah. So I think you have to make sure that they're not on the camera. Like somebody, if I had, say I had a little baby, my 5 year old, or 6 year old now, my 6 year old, if he comes in and says, "Hey mommy, how you doing?" and he wants to come and be on the screen, he can't be on the screen. And in that case, I never let him on the screen. Okay, a cartoon character. Maybe I don't know how would the cartoon character be on the screen. You draw on a cartoon character. What, let me know what you mean by that. Thanks for good information. But you want them in your live? Are you a puppeteer? What do you mean by that? Um, can they be in the live? Missed it. Minors under the age of 18 cannot be on camera as a guest or as a host. You cannot be on camera. So if you're somebody who has your audience control turned off, like myself right now, and one of you all are under your accounts here, you're visiting, you're learning about this live stream stuff, but you are 16, you could be in my chat. You just can't be on the camera. So if I turn on my boxes, I cannot invite you up. So you can't be on the camera. So keep in mind, if you have like your grandkids, your kids that are still under the age of 18 and you want them to come on camera, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that because you're live and you bring them into your live stream, you can get your live ended. You know, they can shut it down. Okay. So they can't be in the live, but can't they be? in just short form videos on TikTok. I've seen them in short form videos on TikTok. So I think the content side of it does allow them to be in the short form videos. I've seen that, but I have not. I have not. I don't know the exact rules for the content side. For the live stream side, they don't want kids to be exploited. That's kind of the thing about it. So they're protecting minors with people having kids exploited on the camera and stuff in this way. The content side, I don't know if it's stretched to that extent for the content because you do have young people creating content here on TikTok all the time. So I think it's a little bit acceptable. They do have obviously some parent controls in place and some other things that can kind of prevent kids being harmed in any kind of way. But live streams, they cannot be on camera. Yeah. So we just did a conference, a webinar on Tuesday, and she was pretty emphatic about it because I guess people were like, well, wait a minute, I've seen this, I've seen that. And she was like, hey, you can try it if you want to. If you want to take that over TikTok, that's on you. But let me be clear, you are not supposed to do it. So she said it multiple ways, multiple times. This is really good information. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, friend. No problem. So you said I didn't know that either. Yeah, yeah. So what I did, and I'll probably do it again for this live earlier, I did break down some of the top community guidelines and things that you need to be aware of. And then others who attended the conference, let me know if you guys want to chime in as well. I'm happy to answer questions. Maybe, let me know if some of you guys want to come up. We did it last time that way. I thought it was helpful, where people came up and just kind of gave their insights to what they heard as well. Yes, I had no idea either. You guys are welcome. Yeah, we want to make sure you are all aware. TikTok has a lot of rules. For the better, we were talking about a little bit today, meaning understanding that social media is evolving, and obviously there were some big legal matters that happened just as early as last month in March. There was so much litigation that was happening where kids were harming themselves, and the social media owners were being held to task like, hey, what are you guys doing to protect young people? And with those lawsuits, it favored the parents, the people who were claiming that the social media platforms were, thank you so much, were at fault. And so I'm noticing changes. Obviously, we're noticing more regulation and changes even as recent as the last few months, even on TikTok with the new US owners. Hey, spiritual. And so just recognizing that more to come, no matter what platform you're on, but it's going to be more to come because I think people are really understanding, or these platform owners are understanding that they have some ownership too, some responsibility too. And so this is part of it. Um, so they can't be in the live, but they can't be in just short. Okay, I think that's what I read that comment already. So yeah, I'm not sure on the content side what are all the requirements there, but we do see them. They are in the content. And then the reality is, I mean, TikTok started off as a children's app. This was Musically. So when ByteDance bought Musically, this was where young kids, young, when I say kids, because my daughter had a Musical.ly account and she was like just starting middle school, and recognizing that they were singing, doing a lip sync, karaoke, all that type of stuff, and dancing and stuff. And that's how this platform started. So what has happened is TikTok was like, well, wait a minute. Let's bring the adults, and then let's bring the brands, and let's make sure that we are thinking about this from a strategic money making venture and not just kids playing around the app. And so now it's become a space for more adults and more adult friendly content and interactions. And so now you got to figure out, okay, how do you balance still having kids here and having them have TikTok accounts and still focusing on some of the more entertainment factors, but also the professional factors too. So I think that's what TikTok is trying to do, trying to balance that, and then obviously making sure that they comply with some of the laws in the U.S. How many followers do you need to go live? Summer Fire, you need at least 50 in a blue box. I got a lot of blue boxes, no blue boxes in the room. Okay, look at y'all. TikTok is sending me a lot of newbies. So I see you all, my newbies in the room. We're going to talk about engagement. Love this. Thank you. You're so welcome. Not a problem. You guys are so welcome. So let me say something. I wanna speak to, if you are here because you are curious about going live, let me know. Put yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat. I have 50, but it won't let me. Yeah, because you probably need to do a couple other things. You need to post content. Your account has to be 7 days or older. So I don't know if you're under 7 days. You also need to probably have an engagement box. You have not engaged in a live stream. So TikTok's like, what you doing here? It's content older than 7 days, and you probably need a blue box next to your name because you haven't been engaging. You said engagement is going poorly. Long Beach, what's the problem, friend? Are you how often do you go live? And it does take time. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we got some folks going live. I'm hoping my first live will reset the algorithm. Possibly. What are you trying to do, friend? What do you mean by reset the algorithm? Thank you all for coming in. I see my yeses and highs and stuff. So my new friends, if you're in the room and you're new to the live, I always say I want to see you. I want to say hi to you. Put new in the chat so we know who you are. I tell you, when you come to someone's home, this is my home. You make sure you give a greeting. You say hi, and then I can say hi back to you. I still haven't went live. Why not, Miss Flawless? What's the hold up? I have to post. I have to post content. You got to post some content. You got the content is a necessary evil. Don't forget about the content, friends. You got to post the content. Um, I did, and Coach V, are you still in the room? She talks about content quite a bit in her live stream, so you can get some good tips from her. Me and her in the same couple days, we got into the Creator Rewards program, and so that is because our content has been getting more views, more visibility, and discoverability. And so that is something you want to learn how to do early. So Coach V, she is actually pinning herself. She was pinning herself. She was in there being the title gifter. I appreciate it, friend. She said yes. Coach V, put your time. I'll pin you officially so you can they can see your time and follow come to your live. She's a morning start, 7:30, but I think she was going to try to even go earlier at 7. So hello, community. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I appreciate you. I always forget to say hi. Good afternoon. Love this live content. You're welcome, Bridget. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you, everybody who's here. Appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna talk about engagement. TikTok is sending me a lot of new friends in the room. So I look at what's happening here and I tell people TikTok is transparent. We can see you, we know who you are, we know what's going on with your journey on this app as a viewer. So we talk about that, and I want you guys to pay attention because you're gonna pay attention to your viewers as well. I've been engaged in life. I'll probably have not been 7 days. Okay, so you're new. Okay, that's good. Okay, so 7 days is the key. You got to pay attention to that. Thank you. You're welcome. I haven't went live yet either. I'm working on it though. There we go, Tammy. You got this, friend. And so, you said I post every day in my store. Okay, you're posting shoppable content. Good. I think I've been here before. Okay, welcome to the room, friend. Welcome back. Let's see. You said I haven't went live either. I'm working on it. That's Tammy. And then it says, "Hey fam, connecting everyone who's got." Well, let's talk about it, Mariah. We got to talk about engagement. And then Miss Vicky, I see your information. So let me ping you, friend. So this is Miss Vicky. If you get a chance, she does talk about content. She does it with an old school flair. She said, go from afraid to brave. So she's teaching you also TikTok live tips, TikTok engagement tips, TikTok content as well. So just know that you are learning from a professional educator as well. So she has spent her career in education, so she can give you some good tips and strategies as well as do it with a welcoming spirit. So you'll love her room. I'm shouting her out because the content is so important. If you guys miss that, you're missing a big piece of this. You can't I mean you can't have you truly cannot have the success that you need if you do not produce content. They go hand in hand with the live stream. You oftentimes should be talking about what you're posting about in your live stream. You should be making sure you know who you're talking to. So when you come live, you're talking to that target audience. You're being very intentional about who you're talking to, what you're talking about as you're going live, and that should reflect in your content. So people will always look at your content and say, "Oh, okay, I see all these things that this person is posting about. Oh, I want to go to their live. I'll save their live. I'll follow them. I'll register for their live events." And so those are the things that you want to do to start building your brand, building a presence here. So content is key. Okay. I go live Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, Sunday and Saturday pop-ups. Okay, Coach B, she is new to the agency as well. And Coach B, not okay, so I'll see you. I'll try to see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll pop in on you. Um, you said you can't follow her. Account is private. Can't follow who? Who can't you follow, friend? Let me know who are you referring to. Let me know who you're talking about. Let's talk about signed up for your agency today, and I sent you an invite today. So check your inbox messages, friend. I sent it to you. Can't follow her private account. Who SP? Who is her? Who is her? Who is her? You can't be talking about Coach V. You can't be talking about Coach V. Um, I think your videos align really well. Thank you so much, friend. Let's say, so here's the thought about a private account. Private accounts, if you're on this app is an engagement app. You want to make sure you could be anonymous by changing your picture, changing your name. Coach V, you're not private. She's not private. Are you private? She's not private. Did you can't follow her? No, you can't. No, she ain't private. What you do, Coach V? Coach V, you private. Let me see. I'm following her, so I don't want to unfollow her. Um, she said I tried. No, she isn't. You might not be able to follow anybody else. SP. How many people did you follow today? TikTok put you in a little pause. Your pause. You cannot. You probably can't follow anybody else because it's like, oh, TikTok's like, no, ma'am, you didn't overdid it. But no, that's the only reason why you wouldn't. If you said why? Because you only can do 200 a day. TikTok puts you in, they call it jail, essentially, from over following people. So you won't be able to follow people if you overdo it in one day. So when you got put into this timeout period, you have to pay attention to the time because it usually is 24 hours from that time they put you there. You said you tried following her before? I don't know. Coach V, are you still in the room? I don't know if that's the case, friend. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah. So, um, hey, thanks for the tips. You are welcome. How would I know? How would you know? When you try to start following people, you won't be able to do it. That's what's going to happen. You won't be able to do it. Yeah. So if you overfollow in one day and over 200, typically they put you in a timeout. So that's what's happening. Potentially, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to connect with Coach V. I watched your live for 300 minutes. Thank you so much, Gamma B. Appreciate you, friends. I was just five away from my goal of friends. Okay. Well, let me say this, friend. Okay, we're going to talk about this. I want you guys to understand. Thank you for the background compliment. We're going to talk about engagement, and we're going to talk about community guidelines. TikTok actually has a community guideline that is focused on um, inauthentic engagement and gift baiting. So recognize when you go into those rooms that are grow rooms, some of that early behavior that you've done and you going into those rooms and coming into a live room is actually you picked up some bad habits. All right. So when you start going live, that's what this room is about. This room is teaching you how to go live. I'm giving you beginner tips. I'll give some other tips too. But just recognizing that the behaviors that you're picked up from those other rooms, you might want to let some of that stuff go because when people start coming to your room, you're going to want to make sure that they are going to be people who will engage not just for the one time, but a long-standing relationship. You want to keep them coming back. Those engagement rooms does not foster you staying in there. It's talking about scooped and follow and connected in a way that you're just coming in for the numbers, but you're not coming in for the longevity and to become a fan club member. So you're cultivating relationships, ideally, if you really want to make sure. And so my friend Basana, you said added. See, again, that's part of the grow room culture. You don't want to do that because people are not going to connect back with you if they feel like you just adding them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just want the numbers. And so you want to be intentional about how you're engaging, especially if you don't have any of the badges. If you look, let me say this, everybody in the room, real quick, put the word blue in the chat. All my newbies. If you're somebody who's been chatting it up, put the word new in the chat. I mean blue in the chat. Because I'm gonna show you blue boxes real quick. I want you guys to see who has them and who doesn't. And I'm showing you this because I want you to pay attention to the people in the room too. And I'm gonna have you click your photo. So when you look at this process, you'll see people who have a blue box with a number and a box that says Lisa. If you don't have that, and yours says zero, then you got some work to do, okay? Because you're going to want people to engage in your live stream and you're going to pay attention to the ones that actually do support by getting the daily heartbeat. You got to have coins on your account to do that. And then to support your flash goal, your live goal, those things like that. So you are intentionally trying to make sure you engage so that when you go to your live and start going live, you can teach your followers how to engage. All right. So those who put the word blue in, thank you so much for that, Rose, Fran, and Daily Heart Me. Those who put the word blue in the chat, click your photo. And I'm going to show you this. Click your photo and then click your LV number. LV0, LV19, LV14, LV5, LV18, LV7, whatever your LV number is, click it. A blue screen pops up. You see a whole blue screen. Okay, now it's showing goodness. Okay, good, good, good. Um, and so Hayes, hello, Sherry. So make sure yours says LV16. So I want you to click your blue screen. I'm gonna help you read this because this is where I want you guys to understand. I don't show you this to I want you to understand engagement. All right. And I want you to understand how you are creating this is called the experience area for you. So this is what TikTok, I say, is the engagement box, it's the experience box. TikTok is saying you as a viewer, they are tracking how you are experiencing the live stream. The blue box follows you from every live you go to. And when you don't have a blue box, let me be very clear. We see it. You see it. All viewers see it, and people pass judgment on you. And I'm just being honest with you. I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh, wow, dare they? They do. They do. They see you as somebody who doesn't engage. And I see you as somebody who maybe don't know how, didn't even know that was a thing that you're supposed to do. So I teach it to you because I want you to be able to teach it to your person, your people when you go live. And so that blue box, yes, they do. They do. I know they do. We all do. It's a badge of honor to a certain extent. I've been watching those boxes since first watched your live. Now you see, and now you see a lot of people who don't have them. And so, yes, they judge. They do judge. Yeah, they judge. Look at your 26. It's so helpful. And so it goes from level 1 to level 50. Hey, how you doing, Crochet? It goes from level 1 to level 50. 25 is actually a nice little number to get to because you get to, and I'm going to say fly in. You guys going to be like, what you mean by fly in? You'll see when somebody comes in, they're going to be blue and they're flying into the room. Their eye level. TikTok did that on purpose. So as a live host, you can see them. Otherwise, you guys come up from the bottom. Like Luna, she flew in, but she's a super fan. So she's actually part of my fan club. So she has a subscription that allows her to fly in. So I see her, I can shout her out, I can say hi to her. Thank you for the rose, friend. And so I will get there soon. Yes, you will. Nice. Hey, how you doing, Martina? And so beyond, if you don't have that high, if you don't have the box like that, you don't see people all the time. All right. Hey, friends, thank you all for being here. I see you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I just follow and allow me to. I haven't followed a lot of people today. Okay, SB. I don't know what happened with Coach Fee. Coach Fee, are you still here, friend? I'm not sure. Very good. Thank you, Luna. See you, friend. Thank you for the corgi. um, and so when it comes to that 25, you can fly in to the room. I'm going to point this way. When the room is 25, I'm sorry, 100 people and under, you get to be visible like that. Your flying status goes away if it's over 100 people. Hey, Coach V, thank you. Coach V, I don't know what the whole, are you private, friend? Let me know if that's the case. Joyful, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Um, when you're 35 and above, level 35 and above, you get to fly in no matter who's in your room, how many people are in the room. So keep that in mind. That's another milestone you want to get to 35. I'm currently 32. If you look at my box, thank you so much. So appreciate your friend. Hey, thank you all, Miss K Latte and PMP. I appreciate the populars, friend. I'm driving public. She said she's public. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Come back, just set up my live studio. Did you? Awesome, awesome. Hello, friends. Thank you all. Um, so when you keep this in mind, you're paying attention. See, look at my friend Tanya. She flying in. We see her. We all see her. Okay. And so that's part of the perks that come with the blue box. The blue box is showing how you are engaging. So you guys are coming in, you're gifting, you're doing the things there. I appreciate the support. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. As you are helping your room understand the importance of engagement. Okay. You're helping your room understand the importance of engagement. Those people ideally will start coming back to your room and support it even more. Can someone else test to see if they can connect? Yeah. Um, Miss Vicky and I, we are already connected. I'm gonna ping you again, friend. So let me know if anybody else has a problem connecting with her. So you guys can make sure you are getting a new bestie. Didn't know this, Sherry. Yes. So Sherry, you gotta have coins in your account. Sherry, you got some more homework to do. Anybody, I didn't click my newbies the way I normally do. I usually click on your photo and just see your bio. And then sometimes I'll even read the bio out loud. Okay, Sherry said she was able to do it. Yeah, SP, I'm not sure what's going on, friend. Um, Good evening. How you doing, Tanya? Thank you so much. I just followed doing this live. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to USB. There's some people who say they can connect with her. Yeah. So I'm not sure what's going on. So yeah, Miss Vicky, it other people said they could. So I think that was just SP's account. I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, they said Summer Fire said she connected as well. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Um so when it comes to other people looking at those boxes, make sure thank you driving again listening. All right. It says I can't do to her privacy settings. Yeah, I'm not sure, friend. Are you underage? Let me know. She's old school, so you got to make sure you of age in her room. So let me know if you're a minor. I think that is the case. You said no, ma'am. I I think she is. Do you have an age control on, or did you take it off? Something she said. I can't remember what she did. She might have taken it off. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure what's going on. Um, so yes. So when everything's said and done, pay attention to your blue box. You have to have coins in your account. Those who were sending populars and other things, there is in that blue box. I'm going to tell you what you guys should pay attention to. Thanks anyway. You're welcome. When it comes to the number of points you've gotten for your engagement, the gifting, live goals, whatever you've done, you get points for that. There's a forward slash symbol. Thank you so much for the TikTok, friend. There's a forward slash symbol. Appreciate you. That you can do as well that it tells you the total amount of points you need for the next level. All right. So if you're level 19, it tells you all you need for level 20. When it comes to the scrolling message, I want you to start to pay attention to the points. It tells you how many points you need to level up. I have to resupply my coins. Okay, gotcha. And so how many points you need to level up. And that means those are the points that you are deducting from. Is the difference between what you have and what you need. Ultimately, level 7 in the room. Congratulations, friend. Thank you for that level up cake. Um, I tell you guys, I don't want you guys to break the bank. I want you to be intentional about how and strategic about how you engage. All right. Because if you know those points, then you can decide how you spread that out. Whether you are going to level up in 1 day or 2 days or a week from now, you can decide what that looks like. But if you're going to be on this app, have a blue box. Start engaging. Blue box can be gotten as simple as getting a daily heart rate, which is a penny. It can be gotten with sending a rose, so things like that. Be strategic so people are not judging you for not engaging. And if you are going to be a live host, and I say this wholeheartedly, if you're going to be a live host, you're going to be asking people to support your goals, your daily heart me goal, your flash goal. You have to have coins on your account to support those goals. And so if you are asking people to support you, but you're not supporting people, that's a problem. All right. Because you won't be able to grow because people are like, okay, I see you as a non supporter. And there are people who absolutely do look to see what your blue box level is, to see what do you do, or are you just asking people to do stuff for you? Okay. You say, yes, I talk about that today. Reciprocity. Yep, it is. Yep. If you can weave that into your talking points, I think that's good. I attempted to go live on TikTok, but it blocked me. I'm not sure if it's because I have what's the O in Rick Caroline, what happened, friend? I said, oh, it didn't come through, friend. Let me know. It got cut off. What were you about to say? You're not sure if you have an you should have enough followers. You should be fine there. Did you do your verification of your ID? You got to verify your age. Make sure your age is verified. So that's part of why you wouldn't be able to go live if you haven't done the verification. They usually do an ID or a selfie. I know PMP did it today. She had to do both her ID and a selfie. Yeah. No, you didn't do it. Okay. So you got to do that. That's what you got to do. Look at you leveling up, joyful. Awesome. Awesome, friend. Thank you so much, everybody who's here. So, so I just want you guys to pay attention to that. So if you're having people support you, you're gonna have to think about how are you supporting others. Okay. He said, get in there. Yeah. He's so funny. Okay. I learned everything I know in this room. I didn't even know about leveling up. Thanks so much, Dr. Lisa. You're so welcome. I appreciate your friend. What's the ID and selfie for? When Martina, these are people who had Carolyn hadn't gone live before. She's never gone live. So you have to do that verification of your identity is to make sure you're 18 years and older. Yeah. So TikTok is making sure you are 18 years and older when you go live. TikTok was shady with me yesterday, but that's okay. That's my protest shirt. I'm a Gen Xer. So TikTok, no, I'm of age. I got a restriction yesterday for age yesterday. So is it something new? No, no, not for going live. You've always had to make sure you were 18 years and older. Yeah, you always had to verify your age for going live. So that's not new. The very first time you go live. Um, what has been happening though is that they have been issuing a lot of age verifications though lately for violations. That's not I'm not the first person to get that. Actually, a couple people in the agency have gotten it as well. I'm so happy I found your page. All I need is to reach 1,000 halfway there. 1,000 to go live. What's your 1,000 for, friend? You got live access. You should have it already. You probably you have to do the age verification, but you should have live access. Yeah, they hit me with an ID and a selfie right before I went live. Yes. Yeah, that's always been the case. You always had to do that. Wow, I do remember. Yep, yep. I just did it on my agency page. So I did the selfie. I didn't have to show my ID. I didn't feel like going in my purse to get it. So they let me go live with just doing the selfie real quick. That was it. Um, So yes. So back to my newbies in the room. So make sure you're thinking strategically about how you are leveling up. So it tells you really clearly how many points you need to get to the next level. I say put coins in your account, maybe $10, $20 at max in the beginning. You can decide. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. You can decide if you want to add more, but what I will tell you, thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you want to do more, that's fine, but you know be careful. Maybe that's what I would tell you. Be careful about your budget. Be mindful of your budget. You don't have to break the bank, and then you can decide, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit more this time, and then maybe later I'll do some more, but you decide what that looks like, and you don't have to overdo it. All right. I really appreciate the beginner tips. I actually went trying to do the practice. Oh, did you? Okay, perfect. That's fine. You can practice. Just do the practice. How do you keep talking when no one is engaging? I hate talking to myself. Oh, I love talking to myself. No, I'm joking. What you'll learn is different strategies to get people to engage. You'll have to figure out what works for your topic and your community. You'll ask a lot of questions. You want to try to start asking questions to get engagement. Like when I ask the question like who's new, sometimes you ask questions like where are you from? People might chime in. Like, let me ask that question. Where are you guys from? My new friends in the room. Where are you from? Put in the chat. I'm from Florida. I'm in Orlando, Florida. I'm originally from Chicago. And so, you get people to come in and they'll chime right in and start answering questions. And then, depending on what your topic is about, you might have some other questions that pertain to your topic. So, for me, it's like, okay, who's gone live before? Who's nervous to go live? You know, and I know several of you in the room are nervous. Several of you are ready to go live, but you need a little bit more support. You want to kind of manage expectations, and you want to know what to expect when you start the process. So I'll ask questions that will help facilitate that. And then I'm gonna give you another tip in a second. Give me 1 second. I want to do the practice as well. You want to practice? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna talk through the practice. I see my friends. We got Ohio, Colorado, California, another Ohio. Look at you, friend. Um, we got, oh, hey, neighbor. Port St. Lucie, welcome to the room. California. Okay, Dallas, look at you. Texas, another Texas, another Colorado. Is that another one? No, you put it in there twice. Yeah, you did. Denver, Colorado. Okay. You said me. Yes, indeed. So, just purchased coins first time. Look at you, Sherry. Oh my gosh. Sherry's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's getting easier each day I go live. It is. It does get easier. Sherry, I know the feeling. Sherry's like, I don't know why I am doing this on this here TikTok. Why did I just do that? I feel you, friend. Every time my daughter, she's about to be 21, and then I tell the story about my son. He's 6. They got two different marriages, different dads, and then he knows his mom to be a TikToker. So he knows his mom is here doing her lives. He knows that mommy version of me. She see me. She like, what are you doing, lady? What is going on? So it's just two different people. And they got two different moms basically in terms of where I'm at right now. TikTok used to be 1,000 followers. Not anymore. It changed probably about a year ago. Yeah. When I started going live, it was January 2025. I think that threshold started to decrease even in the beginning of January 2025 because I got live access at 300. Now, I started going live and started talking about this. I had people come to my room saying, "Hey, I got it at 200, doc." Oh, no, I got it at 100. And then I started hearing people say 50. And so 50 seems like where they stopped at. So I think 50 is what you need at a bare minimum, but that's after you go online for at least 7 days. I mean, I'm sorry, gone, had the app for at least 7 days, as well as if you did some early engagement, that blue box tends to unlock it as well. And then make sure you posted some content. Those seem to be the three things you gotta have to make sure you have in order before they give it to you. Um, you said I went live just to find out I was muted. Oh, what? You were muted by who? TikTok? What you mean? What happened, Bahamian? Let me know. Oh my gosh, did you mute yourself? What did you do? How did you what happened? You was using a microphone? Tell us what happened, friend. Oh my gosh. Um, so yes, Texas in the house. I see you, Texas SP. Another Texas, Gamma B. Thank you so much. Originally from Germany, but now living in Las Vegas. I have a brother who lives in Vegas. Yeah. I'm ready to get my live stream on. Okay, there we go. Caroline, you got it. Just do the ID checking. You should be fine, friend. Can I do a live split screen with someone who is not live capable yet? More than likely not. Uh Not co-hosting. You could probably bring them up as a guest. They won't be able to turn their camera on. Because PMP, that was your situation in Coach Jesse's room. I think that's what happened to her. She didn't have live access yet, and she could not turn her camera on. Yeah, but we could hear her, but she couldn't talk. I mean, she couldn't be seen. My 6-year-old also pretends to be making TikTok videos now. Yes. He does it too. He's like, I'm talking to my people while he brushing his teeth. Hi y'all, I'm going live, brushing my teeth. So that's what he does. Um, let's see. But be able to monetize. Okay, but take a bite out of lime. Let me see. But to be able to monetize, it's 1,000, right? No. It's you can go live. Once you start going live, you're eligible for monetization. Yeah. Yeah, from day one. People can gift you. They can engage. Yeah. I got live access last night with less than 200 followers. Yep. That's it. And you do have your blue box, and I'm sure you posted content. I know your account is over 7 days. So yeah. What's the minimum time to go live? Minimum time. That's a little bit of a loaded question, but let me answer that. TikTok tracks it a couple different ways. So when it comes to having a valid go live day, so a day of going live, which is one stream, not your combination of all the times you went live in a day, is one stream. It needs to be at least, we say 61 minutes, because if you do 60, you could be, when it comes to seconds, it could be under 60. So I tell you, make sure it's 61 minutes to make sure it counts as a full day. So that counts as a day. That's in your analytics. For monetization purposes, TikTok gives you a percentage. The most you can make per live is 40%. With that, TikTok says, okay, once you go live 25 minutes or more, you can get up to 38%. Then the other 2% comes from how many new followers you get. So those are the two metrics: duration plus follows. And so if you go, like I said, over 25 minutes, doesn't matter, it has to be over 25 minutes, you can get the max, which is 38%. If you get 5 new followers or more, you can get 2%. 38 plus 2 is 40. And so that's how it's factored in. That happens from day one. They want to go on live. So if I can give you a real time example, PMP, she went live today. She monetized. She probably made more than she made more than my first live. I know that for a fact because I made 7 cents. So I know she made more than that. So just know she monetized her very first live. That happened to me yesterday. I was somewhere muted. Somehow muted. Really? How's the muting happening? She did. You said she did. She did well. My time went so by fast. I planned for 30 minutes and I went 90. Oh, I didn't know you went 90. How many new followers did you get from that live? Now that's the question. I don't know if did you have 5? I know some people came in, but I'm not sure how many were new follows. I accidentally got kicked out right as you were answering my question. You can monetize from day one. Yep, I broke it down. Scale live rewards, 40% is what you earn per live. And then I was also answering the question surrounding how long you need to go live. So I would try submitting my ID again. Yeah, try submitting your ID again. See what happens, friend. How do you get the blue box again? It is sending your first gift. If you click the rose or the gift box or my live goal gift gallery, you send your first gift. Yeah. And that will get you a blue box. Click the Daily Heart Me. Daily Heart Me actually gets you the blue box and my Heart Me, my Lisa box. Thank you so much. First time gifter. Congratulations, friend. You did that. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting the live stream and sharing your first gift with me. Audio, not but video. Tell me more. What does that mean? I missed something. PMP. Correct. Okay. Good evening. Hope everyone had a good day. Thank you all. I'm just going back up. I know I missed some questions. Yes, I have 2 other pages. 10,000 on one. We'll support again on that page. Gotcha, friend. Thank you so much. What happened on me yesterday? I was somehow muted. Okay. So I caught up on comments. Thank you so much, everyone. I don't know what happened, Soda. I don't know what the muting is all about. I think maybe this whole me getting that age restriction was something that was just happening yesterday. I'm not sure what that was all about. People followed after not doing. Does that count? Nope. It has to be doing the live. Doing the live. How frequent are you expected to go live? How frequently are you expected to go live? Um, Based on your availability, ultimately, if you really want TikTok to start pushing you out and sending people in your live stream, you should try to go live more frequently, maybe 4 days a week, 5 days a week, 7 days a week, daily. Daily is better if you're really trying to fast track things and really get accustomed and acclimated to the platform to get comfortable going live. You want to go more frequently than not. Um, TikTok really wants you to go live at least a minimum of 3 days for like 90 minutes. Okay. So, and that doesn't do much. That's just you just tracking in the system that you went 3 days a week, which is equivalent to like 12 days out the month. Okay. So 12 days out the month for about 15 hours total. That's decent. Don't get me wrong, but that's not going to give you the visibility you need. It's not. I'm just going to say that. I don't want y'all to be, oh my gosh, I didn't know. I wanted more visibility. I want to be faster. I want to make sure people are coming to my room, my room's room. And I'm going to say you have to think about your schedule. You know, you're going to have to make sure you're being present and making sure you're showing up and going live at least maybe 90 minutes at the minimum to about 2 hours. That's going to help you grow. You say, yeah, true. Yeah. So I don't want to make it seem as if, oh yeah, show up any day, pop up when you want. And then all of a sudden you're going to have a lot of people in your room. You're going to be frustrated with that process. You're going to be really frustrated. You're going to say, hey, I'm showing up, I'm doing this, but you're only doing it once or twice a week. That's not enough. You know, the algorithm has to get used to you. Hey, friend, has to get used to you. Then your viewers have to get used to you. Your viewers got to get accustomed to you showing up on a schedule. I always tell people like, hey, think about back in the day when you would, watch television. You had your favorite shows. Now we got these streaming things now where you can turn on your show whenever you want, but you still have shows that have a schedule, and you go and watch them, and you want to engage, you want to see your favorite show at that day and time, and you want to sit there and watch it. And so it's kind of that same concept where people are going to come to you and come here because they know they can trust that you're going to be here. Is there a certain setup we need to go live, like lighting and microphone? You need to be cognizant of your lighting and microphone. TikTok calls that low quality content. If you have like a scratchy mic and maybe your phone is having some audio issues and it's not coming in quality, you won't get the visibility, you won't get pushed out. You might even get a restriction because TikTok considers that low quality content. If you don't have any movement in your live stream, so people sleeping, there are people who sleep in their live streams. TikTok's like, with no movement, you'll get your live restricted as well. Restriction is when they don't push you on the For You feed, so you don't get pushed out. When you don't have good lighting, TikTok actually puts a message saying a well lit live stream will get more views or something like that. And so recognize that your lighting matters. Your lighting matters in general. Certain lives kind of have that relaxation feel to it, but you got to make sure you're on the screen. You got to make sure you're moving. You got to make sure to a certain extent people can see you, you know? And so all of that matters to how you do things. So I actually do talk about that. The 5 things I would tell you to pay attention to: your lighting, audio, your background, like what's happening back here. What are people looking at? How are you, drawing them in visually? And then what does it mean to make sure you have good internet connection? Like if your signal's poor, you don't have strong Wi Fi, that messes you up as well. It'll actually tell you that you have a poor signal. And then the last thing I say, make sure you do the updates on the app. Okay, so those are like my technical things. Even before you open up your mouth, these are the things that I want you to pay attention to. Those 5 things, and then if you want to go to the app store that your phone is from, so Google Play, Apple, whatever it is, make sure you have the latest version. They send out updates weekly. So if you're somebody sitting in here, you haven't updated your app ever, or you haven't done it in the last month, go do the app updates. All right. That's what I would tell you. Um, Let me know if there's other questions. I kind of went all over the place, you all. Let me know. I usually answer a lot of questions. So thank you so much. Tara, you had a question. I see the eyeballs. Let me know if you have a question. Um, let's see, friends. Anybody else got questions about that? I think I will transition to I haven't ever updated. Oh, is that what that is? That's what the eyeballs is for? I will today. Oh, the eyeballs was for that. Okay. Where's the practice screen set up? Thanks for the great tips. The app update. Is that what it okay. Yeah, the app is updated weekly. And it's not the same day each week, but it is on average once a week. Yeah. So make sure you do that. And I'm laughing because honestly, that is kind of a newer thing even for me. Like I was not updating my app definitely this time last year. I wasn't thinking about it. I don't think I started doing it on a regular cadence and basis of doing it It might have been January of this year. Yeah, it was not regular. I didn't do it all the time. Yeah. So, so yeah, but pay attention to that. I tell that to my people in the agency all the time. Make sure your app's updated. Make sure your device is kind of updated too. Like you got a newer device and not something that's too old. Um, why are so many lives so filled with flying motes, etc.? The content. Let me see. Tara, what do you mean? You mean gifts? You said flying stuff. She like gifts. You're saying that people sending the gifts, friend. Let me know if that's what you meant. It's hard to follow the content with all the emotes. Yeah, friend, them the gifts. Them the gifts. Yes, my Android is not great. Yes, get a new phone. Yes, gifts, I guess. She said, yeah, what's all this gifting stuff y'all doing? Oh, okay, got it. Um, yeah, those are gifts. Those are gifts. You monetize your live is that those are the gifts. Those are how you get monetized. You get money that way. Embarrassing. How but how do you like the live? How do oh okay. He said, I'm totally totally a beginner. I love it. Okay, couple things I'm gonna show you. Let's see. I'm gonna show you. I have not been trying to show my phone as much, but literally if you take your finger, let me ask this question. If you Let me ask this question. My friend said, how do you like the live? The Retta, yes, same question here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me start over. I didn't do this, and I let me start over. And then there was a question I just skipped. Hold on one second. I know you asked it. Um, let's see. There was another question. I missed it. Where? Okay, Joyceful. Your question was, where is the practice screen at? Um, let me just answer it this way real quick, and then I'll come back and explain it. On my profile, on my page, my second video that's pinned at the top answers that question, kind of, but you'll see it. It's under settings, so follow that video. You'll see practice mode, and then right under that, I talk about changing it to a private live. You'll see where it says it's for everyone. You change it to a specific person, but honestly, actually, right before that is the practice mode. So I'll explain that a little deeper for you in a second, but just wanted to let you know, go to my video and watch it. We were all beginners. I know the feeling. PMP. PMP's like, Doc, you know what? You know you didn't explain that to them. I did not explain it. So let me go back and explain it. Do we go to the TikTok live studio to go live? No, I'm not a, you can go on your phone. Live studio is for your laptop. It's for your laptop or your desktop. That's for the laptop version. And so you just got to make sure if you go there, you could go live there, but you just got to make sure you have the RAM and bandwidth to go live and it doesn't get shut down because you got other browsers open, other apps open, all the other stuff going on. So you really have to have a device that can maintain a stream. Can you sell products on live? Jean, short answer is yes, but how you do it is important. So give me a second. So laptop version, yes. So there is a live studio for the laptop as well. Okay, my newbies. And Tara, you're a new one. People, we already talked about the blue boxes. That's how our friend Shelly got her box. She is doing her thing. Sherry, she got her box. So here's what I'm gonna say. Look at your neighbor below you and above you. Okay. Thank you so much for the radiant launch, friend. Look at your neighbor below you and above you, and you'll see people who have blue boxes and a box that says Lisa. Lisa is this daily heart me. Hey, voice guru. Lisa is this daily heart me. The blue box is where that box follows you from every live you go to. You see our friend Artist Pajama House. They're level 35 in the room. Thank you so much for the hanging lights. Their box is a little bit more purple like, okay, because they've been doing their thing in multiple live streams and they've grown in their engagement. That blue box is for you as a viewer. We see it, we see how you move. Oh, Voice Guru, did you get to level 25 recently? Look at you. I see you, friend. And so just know that that box follows you. When you don't have a box, people see that too. All right. So they see that. And sometimes you go into to these lives and people will not answer questions. They will ignore what you're having to say. And, people do that because they're making passing judgment on how you engage. And it gives them perception that, what, you are trying to get information and trying to get people to help you, but you're not willing to help either. So that's the perception. So I'm going to show about, thank you all for the populace. I see you. Oh, I never knew what the box was. Yes, yes, you have a level 3. So, what app do we use to connect two phones to mirror? Um, that sounds like a live studio, but I'm not sure, friend. I'm not sure what you're saying. Two phones to mirror. Sounds like you would do a live studio on the laptop or desktop to have multiple camera sources. Um, weren't you D5 the other day, or did I read it wrong? B5 today? You read it wrong. you you talking about me? You talking about me? You read it wrong. It was a B. It was always a B. Sounds like a backup account. Maybe, huh? Maybe. Two phones for the live stream. P, you laughing at me. Oh, Susan. So Susan, no, you read it wrong for real, for real. D5 is the very first level that you start at. So um, and then you grow with each one. So you say, yeah, how do you get viewers to want to stay? You keep talking and engaging. I'm slow some days. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're totally fine. All right, let me start over. Okay, so I talked about engagement. Let me answer the question that was asked about how do you like the live? Okay, the hearts that are flowing on the screen here, the hearts that are over here. See the little red hearts? They need to flow a little more, but the hearts that are flowing right here on the screen are hearts that are the little red hearts are related to up here. So 62.2K likes. Those are likes. When we hear people tapping, it's clapping. It don't pay no green. It's no green. What is it? What's the saying? Where's Miss Vicky? What do you say? It's no green. You don't have penny green to tap the screen. That's what it is. No green to tap the screen. You hear people say that. You hear people say clapping is tapping. So tapping is clapping. So essentially, what you're doing is literally taking your finger and tapping the screen. Okay. So I'm going to do it on my backup account. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And so on my backup, and you're going to pay attention to my heart in the corner up here on this phone here. I'm going to tap my finger and there's going to be a heart that pops up. You said I did it. And there's going to be a line that crawls across. Once that line gets to the end of my name, Susan, I got you. Once that line gets to the end of my name, you're going to see in real time that heart gets fatter. Little dots are going to percolate out of it. And then I'm going to take my finger off the screen. Confetti is going to fall on the screen. It tells me how many likes were sent. And then you guys see that confetti. I don't, but that's a way to know that you tap the live till it's full. You can tap it longer, full extent. Now, our friend Susan just asked about a tapper. There is a device you can get that will help you tap the screen. And I just did it. It makes the little heart pop up and line crawl across and gets fatter really quick because it's sending all those hearts really fast. This is a tapping device. You said yes. And so in that case, and then I can cut it off and you'll see where the confetti falls, it sends the hearts, it sends more likes sooner. What you're hearing oftentimes is me as a live host. I'm in my room because this is my agency page, and I'm in the room and I'm liking my live too. I'm a viewer just like all of you. So I'm going to pin my page. If you guys want to follow this account, this is the official agency account. And so I'm a viewer right now. I'm following it and I'm in the room and I'm liking the live. So the hearts you see flowing is some of you all because I just wasn't tapping a second ago, and it's also me. Okay, Dr. Lee says the tapper in the store. It is in the store. I'll pin it. I'll add it since we have a few people who asked about it. Let's see. Um, I always add a couple different products. So let me do this. And then we'll talk about the tapper. And so the tapper is here. and it is tapping away, I usually will cut it down a little lower, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I try not to go over like 12 or so, but that's what I use to support the live stream. And it's funny, I just bought another one because I usually take this one downstairs and I have to send my son up here to come up here to get it. So I bought another one so I can have it downstairs. So I don't have to worry about him going to get it for me. Do I have to have 1K to have a store? TikTok Shop requires the pilot program. You have to have at least 1,000. They don't give it to you right at 1,000, but at least 1,000 followers to get access to it. Work on your followers and building that up. Come back to me maybe next week. I'll spend some time talking about shop. So I'll talk about what does it mean now, how to get it, because there's some things you want to pay attention to. So, but just work on increasing your numbers, and I'll spend time next week chatting about it if you want to come back. I used my sunset lamp in my live today. I saw it. I saw it, friend. I think you need to get the clip light to clip on your phone though, because you were a little dim. You were. It was a little too dim in the room. So I would say you need like a front light, and that's what I have here. So that's what I would tell you, PMP. How do you mod people? You click their photo, the person you want to mod for you, and there's three dots as a live host. Click that in the right corner, and you can add them as a mod, or you could do it before you go live. It's under settings. So yeah, so that's something you can do before you go live. Um, purchase the tapper yesterday from Mr. Oh, thank you so much, friend. You said I'm ready. Why is the tapper good? We get more credit or something. So it is a way to show the algorithm that your room is like people are liking what they see. So it is helping you to get more engagement, more visibility. There is a strategy that we talk about where you get 10K, 10,000 likes in the first 10 minutes. If you can make that happen, that helps to boost the room. TikTok sees the room as an engaging room. And so it does help if you can hit certain milestones and get engagement quicker. All right. So I would say, yes, that's what the likes are for. So you are telling the algorithm in a very intentional way, I like what I'm experiencing. I like what's here. And my room is engaging. All right. So those likes matter. If you click, I always say this, click the number of people in the room. There's a question mark once you click that. Read that. That talks about who are top viewers, how to become a top viewer. It tells you about liking a live. Every 10 minutes, you get points because, again, this is an engagement app. And so, as viewers, you're trying to get visibility as well because you want people to engage in your content. You want them to come to your live stream. So, you're really trying to figure out how do I get noticed? How do I get seen? And that's why I talked about the blue box next to your name because that's a badge as well as the Lisa box. And as a live host, we are always taking account of who are our special viewers. And so you'll see me not, I try to treat y'all all the same. I do try to treat y'all all the same. I do. I do. But I do recognize people who are not always the same. Maybe people who have engaged a lot more, people who I'm supporting, they support me. So I'm paying attention to those people too. All right. So just know all of that is factored in. Yes, for Carolyn, PMP. Y'all getting a little special, a little extra. So, but no, real talk. You pay attention to your people. You pay attention to your supporters. All right, so that they know um, that they can know, like, and trust you. I like to learn how to set up the TikTok store. Is it possible via this platform? Um, what do you mean in terms of are you trying to be a TikTok shop affiliate? Let me know what you mean by that, Grandma B. TikTok shop affiliate. You said it's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. Hey, but you get used to it. You get used to it. I love doing it. Mary, welcome to the room. Let's see. Bahamian, whatever happened to your situation that you were muted? Did you mute yourself? What happened? You said I haven't been. You said I have been approved for what? For what? You got me hanging. You left me hanging. For what, Grandma B? What were you approved for? How many followers do you need for Service Plus? Affiliate. Okay, gotcha. Affiliation. Thank you so much, Joyful. Um, Service Plus, I don't think it has a follower count requirement. You just have to have live access. And then you have to click the button and join. You might have to fill out a little questionnaire about what your services are, and then they have to approve you. So I think that's the process. Dr. Lisa, will it be okay if I connect with those who are here in the live stream? Yeah, yeah, that's fine if you find them to be people you want to connect with. Oh, somebody else asked that question. I was going to say the other thing you need to do is read bios. Hey, Kim Love Jones, read bios. All right. So somebody asked because I said, "Oh, I was going to go back to that." They were asking in the context of how do I get engagement? Who asked me that question? Are you still in the room? I apologize. I don't remember. It was one of my newbies and they were asking a question. You're welcome. You said me? Okay. So when you asked about how to get engagement, what I said was another way to do it. Me too. Okay. You both asked the question. Okay. Perfect. What you want to do is oftentimes you can click people's photos as they're coming into the room. Obviously, say, hey, tell me if you're new. Let me know where you're from, those type of things. But if you click their photo, you can actually see what they're all about. So I am Tarika Starks. Um, you can say I'm a financial wellness and life strategist. I build systems for peace, freedom, and financial stability. And then you have your website. A couple things I'm going to tell you real quick. You want to take that website out of your bio. That's probably going to trigger TikTok to give you redirecting people off the platform when you go live. So you want to be careful about that. And that may be why you're not getting the visibility either, because TikTok sees it as they're probably suppressing your views because you might be perceived to be redirecting people. So I would take the link out your bio. Then you're going to say, Doc, how do I get people to get to my services? You're going to activate Service Plus, and then you're going to talk to them in the chat. All right. He said, okay, we're moving today. He's like, you ain't going to tell me twice. Mm-mm. You're so funny. So you ain't going to tell me twice. I got you. All right, friend. Um, so yeah. Uh, okay, thanks. I will get past my 3 lives before I try to get the Service Plus. Okay. Yeah. Service Plus would be good too. Yeah, do those first 3 lives first though. Yeah, I would agree. Should I remove my email from my bio? I did. I would. I would. Yeah, you don't want to give the perception that you're redirecting. Yeah, this is very helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, all right, my dear friends. I shared tapping, sharing. Sharing alive is another feature. You see the arrow in the corner. I'm going to show something else. The arrow is where you can repost the live. You can add it to story. You can share it with individuals and group chats that are there. You also can hold down the middle of the screen. I tell people hold down my nose, my glasses, hold down the middle of the screen, and that screen pops up. And this is where you can now send it. You can now send it to other individuals. So that's called a power share. You will hear people say power share the live, power share the live. They mean when you press down to share it out that way. All right. Thank you all for power sharing. I appreciate that. Did you recommend getting Service Plus now before going live or after? You got to do those first 3 lives. Do it after. Because I think you got to have live access first to get it. I don't think you can just get it without going live first. So you probably have to have live access first. Get approved for it, go live, and then you can add those type of features to the live. I don't think you could do it from day one. Thank you so much. Unless you're a business account, maybe you got that feature then. I don't know. I don't think so. Thank you so much for Carolyn. I appreciate the shares. And so, hey, Big Cheetah, how are you, friend? So sharing the live, and then my friend who get the daily heart me. Let me just point this out. Another feature that's here, go ahead and try to put a comment, but don't send the comment. OMG, how are you, friend? Don't send a comment yet. You'll see it grayed out hard. If you got your daily heart me, you can send stickers. That's another way to support and comment and engage. If you ain't got nothing to say, you can send stickers. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I've been live before, but it was a long time ago. Yeah, so start your live journey and then add Service Plus. Thank you so much for all the shares. I appreciate it. Videos first going live or should do both. Do both. You always have to have the content. Um, Lots of value. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, friends. Um, yeah, always do the content. I got invited into Creator Rewards program this week. It just happened. And so I need to post more content actually. But it just happened and I got it. Hey, how you doing, Bo? Thank you so much for being here. I got it also because I I'm an ambassador for the creator um what do you call it? Creator Search Insights, which is another search area for coming up with content ideas and other topics for your live stream, and so or for your content rather, or your live stream. And so what I did was do a video, and then what I was able to do was send them the for the ambassador program. You can send them that video code. There's a video code that you have for each video you post. You can activate that. I sent it to them and then they boosted my video. So they put ad dollars behind my videos. And so those videos are doing fairly well. They're doing okay. Well, what happened is that it gave me enough views in the month of April on my content that I was invited to create a rewards program. So again, that's a great program, but it does require you to post content because the goal is that you're able to monetize your content with enough views and engagement. You can get a compensated based on your content also. So you just want to be aware of that. I'm in the rewards program for my content. You are um on a you got a different account? Let me know. Are you talking about a different account? Sometimes your smaller account must be in a room right now. Hey Black Lotus. Hey Miss Vicky. Thank you all for sending the stickers. So yeah, the Creator Rewards program is for when you have 10,000 followers is the minimum. Hey, thanks for the tips. You're welcome. 10,000 followers is the minimum, and then you have to have 100,000 views in a 30-day period for your content. All right. So that's how you get invited into that program. So first, you got to have enough followers. So that's how you would get it. Um, so was that helpful for some of my newbies? I know you guys asked about tapping the screen. I shared sharing the live. I talked about the blue box. Let me know if you need more information about the blue box and the daily heartbeat. I gave kind of a cliff note version of both of those. Let me know if I need to go deeper. Driving now, but we'll come again. Oh, you're welcome. Hello there. First time here. Welcome to the room. I appreciate you being here. So we got a lot of new friends that came in. So I appreciate you all being here. Um, and then if you join and your name is user with number, somebody messaged me earlier today, my 10 o'clock live. They said I was trying to talk, and honestly, I didn't see the comments. I normally will respond to comments unless the chat gets to moving too much. I try to respond to every comment. I'm new to your room and so much peace. Thank you. You're welcome. So the person was a user with all the numbers, and they sent me an inbox message and said I didn't answer their comment, and they sent their question. So I answered the question and I said, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you, I didn't see your comment, so it might have gotten filtered, but I said, I need for you to optimize your profile. So let me say this to everybody in the room. And if you use it with all the numbers, I'm talking directly to you. If you're in my room too, first of all, you want to make sure you have a bio. Okay. So you need words in your bio. You said, what the nerve? I know. I know. I've had a couple what the nerve comments that have come in my inbox, y'all. If y'all could see what I be experiencing sometimes, y'all be like, Doc, I know I am not a saint, but there is some saintly things I have done and dealt with. There is definitely some things I've dealt with. And so I'm like, there's a lot of nerve that happens on this app, but that's okay. That's neither here nor there. I just go ahead and just say, okay, you know what? How would I want to be treated? To all newbies, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. um, but yeah, we just let it be. Unbelievable. Are we in the same room? I know. And so new also. Welcome, friends. Thank you so much. Okay. So I want you guys to optimize your profile. There's a couple things you need to keep in mind. TikTok, when you get a TikTok account, and so we're taking this way back. And we're going to take this way back because when you become a live host, think about what you want your viewers to say and do when they're connecting with you. All right. You want them to know how to greet you, how to talk to you. So your name is important. Some of y'all you have user with all the names. You don't want your people to call you user with all the names, do you? Okay. And then some of you guys have names that are like all lowercase and they look the same as your username. So your nickname and your username are all lowercase, all smushed together, no spaces, no capitalization, no nothing. And so recognize that you're trying to brand yourself. And so, what do you want your viewers to greet you as? What do you want them to say your name is? All right. So, keep that in mind. So, you may have to reevaluate what your name looks like. The name in the live stream is the nickname. I think they just took out the nick and then maybe it's just name. The username is your official name. If you change your username first, so keep this in mind, you will automatically default, it will automatically default your nickname to that name for 7 days. So if you change your nickname first, you essentially have changed it. You can make it uppercase, whatever you want, and then you can go back and change your username. I think that method works, and you shouldn't have the nickname compromised. Otherwise, you got to wait 7 days to change it. All right. If you have personal page and now changed over and brand yourself, does your page turn into business? No, not necessarily. You got to make it business. So you got to click the business account status. Okay, I did it. Okay, perfect. And so keep that in mind. That's the first thing. So your name does matter. The other thing is you want to have an image or a photo or something for people to see. So again, make sure you think about your branding. What kind of image do you want people to see? All right. Is there something we need to have it on? What do you mean? Something we need to have it on? What do you mean by that? What is the it and have it on? What? But I love being in your room. Oh, you got to go. Okay, set up reminders for your live. Yes. Sounds good, friend. Mine is Christina and what I talk about. Yes. Very good. Totally fine. That's perfectly right. That's perfect. You talk about mindset and money. So I got you, friend. Yep, that's good. All right, coach. I've aligned my bio with my purpose on TikTok. There we go. Miss CB. Um, did I say that right? Miss CB, you let me know if that's all one word. You might want to put spaces there too if it's Miss and CB. Um, I would switch to be more um, professional picture, I guess. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Do you need to have our settings set to everyone? Yes. Will you go live? Yes. Yes. Yes, you got it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay, will do. All right. So, when it comes to, you said, okay, what key points should my bio consist of? Okay. So, okay, y'all taking me back to basics. All right. All right. We'll go here. So, photo. Think about your photo. Now, my photo has the agency information around it. It's that little photo I've had. I had it all year. I'm thinking about updating it now. It's something I've used because I was cognizant of branding. So there's things like that that as you do this more and as you think about what you're talking about in your stream, your live stream and stuff, you can pivot. You can make some changes. So don't feel like you have to be stuck to anything you do today. It can always change. That's the beauty of this. Um, hello. When it comes to your bio, here's a quick tip. Hey, Zero Production Values. Hello, friend. I see where you changed yours up. AI would use such great pictures. You're saying AI. AI is a good tool for your bio too, if that's what you're saying. So AI, Chat, Gemini, Claude, any of those that you want to use, you can ask it to give you a prompt for your TikTok bio, 160 characters, and then it can come up with some words and stuff, and even emojis if you want that as well. So essentially, your bio should be ideally keywords that people would search for based on your topic. So if you want to be a little strategic, you might say, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to be talking about spiritual awareness." So my bio may have some stuff that will speak to what my topic is about, spiritual awareness for maybe a demographic, women over 40, whatever the case may be. So think about who you're talking to, what your page is about, so that again, people who are searching for those words, they come across your page. You know what I'm saying? So keywords matter. Words that you have in your bio kind of matter as well. Ask AI for a prompt for bio. Yep, you could do that. Yep. So, and as you saw in that example I gave, I clicked our friend's bio, Terry's bio, and it was like, oh, here's what she does. Now, try to avoid websites. Don't have them in your bio. I would say, you see people with emails, but I believe the email is a trigger too. So you want to be careful with email. So I say don't do email, but you can if you want to. Keywords matter. Yep, keywords matter. Um, I would say avoid email though. If you go live, put your live schedule, put the live how many days a week you go live. I go daily. And then what's your time and your time zone for going live. If you look at my bio, go look at my bio. It's how I set it up. So just being intentional about what you're doing so people can get to that. Another tip I would give, and this is for my people who are trying to, I believe we'll take mine away. Okay. Um, Another tip I will give is that my website, because I have a stand store. I do one-on-one coaching. I do consultations. I will meet with you and just do a consultation with you as well. And I have a coaching package, and I have some other digital solutions to help you with live streaming and building your business too, your online business. So with that, my stand store, because it's a stand, is not on this page. I moved it over to the agency page, and I'm going to show you something. I want you guys to pay attention to my information. So if you click my photo once, my mini profile pops up. Click my photo again. Once it pops up, it takes you to my main profile. You should still be able to hear my voice. You should still be able to hear me because you're not technically out of the live stream. You're still kind of here. And so if you look at my bio from there, it actually has the agency's page underneath. It says, visit my stand store, and I point to the agency page because that's a business page. And I link the two because that's the agency information. Or they could do a link tree. On the other page, yeah. Linktree, Stand, Beacon, all of those I would not put on your personal account. And so all that information is on this account on the business side because it got vetted. Okay. It's a bit technical, cool. So you could do that. And so the way you link that, let me just give you a quick overview on how to do that. In your bio, when you edit your bio, okay? So you hit the edit button, you go to the bio, click bio. When you edit, it has mentions. So you can mention another page on this app if you're following it. And so that's what I did. And so as you can tell, this page, this account has Dr. Lisa on it, and then this account has Dr. Lisa has this account. So I've linked them together. So I just gave you guys hopefully a helpful tip for you if you're looking to make sure your stuff is legit and doesn't have any problems with TikTok. Okay, cool. Yes. All right. So I don't want you guys to miss out on how that can happen for you. Um, but bios are important as you think about your presence here, your brand here, what you're talking about. Think about your name. Think about how you have things set up. Think about how your bio is helping to share information about what you're talking about. Because ideally, you're going to rooms and people are coming to your room that are interested in your topic. So that's something else you want to start, thinking about doing as well. Visiting rooms that are going to help you learn and grow and meet the people who are interested in your topic. Helpful. Haven't heard about that. Looks like you need to have profile. You need two profiles and a biz page. Possibly depends on what you're doing. TikTok does require. If you're trying to direct people to a website, I think a business page may work for you, but don't make that the page you go live on. Does that make sense? You said, how do you set up filters? That's filters for your live stream. It's under the wand. You can click that. There's all the effects. Filters is like facial filters. That's separate, but effects is under the wand. Yeah. All right, my dear friends. Let me know if there's any other questions. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna stay live for another 10 minutes or so, maybe 15. I'm not gonna stay live for too much longer. Uh, so let me know if you have any questions. And I'm happy to answer them. Um, I didn't get to community guidelines that you guys want to be aware of. We have a lot of people in the room. Let me do this. Put in the chat if you're going live. I always want to make sure you guys get visibility. So put in the chat if you are live host. Put your topic, time, and time zone. Put in the chat. I want you guys to start connecting and networking. This is a great way to network with other live hosts, with other people who are going live, and maybe get you some more support. I want to make sure you guys are feeling supported as well. So put that in there. Topic, time, time zone. Don't forget the time zone. And time, make sure you put AM and PM. Do you recommend having a personal and a business separately? Yeah, you could do that. I would agree. Yeah, I would. So, so good live. So good live on one page and then biz on another. Yes, yes. Are you on your phone or computer? Phone. I'm on my phone. I chronic Lyme disease. Okay. Um, you said I want to go live tonight, but my body is working against me. Oh, sorry to hear that, Trisha. Oh, sorry, friend. Rest up. Order some takeout. Trisha T cooks. She cooks and doing her live. Don't cook, friend. Just order something to eat. Say, I'm not cooking for nobody. Let somebody cook for you. Project management every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12 noon Eastern. Thanks. Look at you, friend. I see you. Oh, wrong one. Look at you. I'm happy for you. PMP, 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern, chronic Lyme disease. Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's when you do it. Okay, I was trying to put two and two together. Um, 11 p.m. Eastern, PJs and power moves. Okay, what? Tell me more. Okay, wait a minute. PJs and power moves. I'm like, hold on, 1 second. I was like, what's going on in that live? Gen X Jersey Shrink. Welcome to the room, friend. And that's kind of financial literacy, I think, some financial awareness type stuff. Love to network that way. We'll be going live more routinely and we'll update my bio. Okay, Christina, definitely connect with Terry. Terry does something similar, so you guys can maybe network and connect. Lisa Bailey, are you in the room? Lisa, I think she was here early. She's also financial literacy. Mrs. Treetop is as well. Janine, I ain't seen Janine in a couple lives. She is as well. So, um, you want to network with people who are in your, niche as well. I'm going to make some quick tacos. Okay, quick tacos. I love that. I love that. Quick tacos. That's a quick and easy one. I love it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see. That was Trisha T. Let's see. Hey, all. Hello, friend. Okay, this is Soda. She's Monday through Friday. She's 11 a.m. Pacific time. She is music, AI, and mental health. She is good. Her music is good, y'all. And she uses AI for some of her songs. And then she talks about just nervous system stuff and some other things in terms of just making sure you're taking care of yourself, self care. So she is really good, y'all. Sweetie, hi everyone. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Hey, Seven, how are you, friend? Thanks a bunch. PMP, you are so welcome. JQ, how are you, friend? Mindset, lifestyle, money, Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Central, and she comes back at 6:30 Central. She comes back at 8:30. She does 8:30 and 6:30 Central. So yeah, that is JQ. She is a newbie in our agency, so she is growing as well. JQ, you asked a question, and then I went back and asked if you were in the room and you were gone. What was your question you asked me? If you, I don't know if you got an answer. I don't know if you remember the question, but you did ask me a question. Budget and credit tips and education. That is Terry. Okay, budget and credit tips and education. Okay, that's your topic. I've been sick. Oh, thank you. OMG. Thank you. I appreciate your friend. OMG, did you put your stuff in the chat? When are you going live again? She has some great looking earrings. She makes them. Um, I have a photo on. I have pictures of when I went to South Africa. I was wearing them in the picture, and so I need to wear the other pair too. I gotta find the right outfit for that one. You said I've been sick for 25 years. Okay, chronic Lyme disease. That's what it was. Okay, gotcha, friend. And you want to educate people. Gotcha. Sweetie, you said I want to go live, but I haven't found my niche yet. I just posted my video. That is my most recent video. I posted about finding your topic, not necessarily your topic niche, both of them for your content for your live stream. I am pro niche, and I'll explain that in a second. I think you got to know what you're talking about and who you're talking to. My topic maybe something in healthcare awareness. Okay, I like that. Yep. Christina, money mindset, transformational stuff, digital income. Let's go. That's your topic. Awesome, friend. PMP said, yes, Soda shared a great jingle today. She did. Yeah, her stuff is good. Still not clued up about the G. Give me 1 second. What does that mean? Still not clued up about the G. What does that mean, friend? Tell me more. Doc, thank you for what you do. You're such a great advice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me know what you meant by that, friend. I appreciate that. Hey, others coming in the room. Appreciate you all being here. You said, but you answered it and it worked. Okay, okay. I just want to make sure. Okay, I got you, friend. Long as you got what you needed. You said I'm traveling, so I haven't gone. You haven't gone live. Changing. Okay, travel for work. We'll go live this weekend. Okay, perfect, perfect. Like I said, connect with OMG. I love your new photo too. Look at you. I love that. Um, Connect with OMG. I'm gonna pin her real quick so you guys can get to know her. And if you want to go buy, she is actually a TikTok shop seller. So she may be somebody to talk to also if you're thinking about setting up a shop. So just understand that it's a process and she's been going through the process about gifts and gotcha books. Okay, books plus for you about gifts and how you get points when you gift or something like that. So you're collecting points. You're not claim. Okay, wait a minute. Let me say that differently. The blue box, the blue box is where TikTok tallies your points so that you know where you stand. So that if you're ready to level up to the next level, you can look at the points and look at your standing so that you can make an informed decision. So that's the blue box. The orange box, the heart me that says Lisa, is this one here. And that is where you stand when it comes to my room. And you actually do claim those points from your engagement. And so TikTok uses that as a way to help you track your performance and engagement in the room. All right. So I always tell people make sure you claim your points before you leave. Um, and so that way you can have it. Hold on 1 second. I'm scrolling. I missed some comments. Okay, still clueless about the G. Okay, gotcha. Um, and then OMG, thank you so much. You're traveling. And then the points. And then Christina, you said, oh wow, I'm originally from Uganda. Okay, got you. Visited Africa last December. We'll get you. She said, we'll get you some earrings. That's sweet. Thank you, friend. Let's see. We got our friend that is. I delete messages where they look like they scam me, and they talk about, hey, message me next 5 people for this. I don't engage with those messages. I remove them, and I hopefully you guys didn't engage either because I don't want people to get scammed. Have learned a lot about TikTok Shop. Oh, you have? Okay, you learned. I know you have, friend. TikTok Shop is nothing easy. I don't want you guys to get I know sometimes you're pulled in from the videos where people are promoting, oh, I made so much money on TikTok Shop and I did this, that, and the other. It takes some work and effort, time and effort. So don't think it's easy. All right. But it can be lucrative if you're putting in the time and effort. All right. He said, not for the week. It's not. It's not. That's why, I talk about it a little bit here because I'll get questions about it. And so it is a thing. I want you guys to know that it is a thing. And it could be well, but it takes a lot of time and effort. And like you said, it's not for the weak because TikTok is very demanding about what you do and what you can and cannot do. And you're just not going to say any old thing either and post any old thing. You said make great money, but Lord, I know you have, friend. TikTok will give you the visibility, but it is a thing. They made a lot of changes. Oh, have they? From the shop side too? Is it for the better? Is it trying to streamline some things? I don't know. It seems always like it's a little bit challenging. Let me know if there's questions. I'm gonna get off shortly. Let me know if there's any final questions. I didn't get to the community guideline stuff that I wanted to. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I'll try to go a little deeper. I did get that restriction, so I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of it with age. So make sure you don't have people, minors in your room, in your live stream. Don't do it. Don't start off that way. Rick Carolyn, you said I'm scheduled to go live on April 25th. That's okay, in 2 days at 7 p.m. Eastern. My topic for the live stream is, you said time constraints. Time constraints for you doing it. Um, what do you mean? What was the time constraints about? What is your live session about, Rick Carolyn? Let me know what you were going to talk about too. We got cut off. Um, and then last but not least, let me just do a quick shout out for I don't think she's in a room. I was going to shout out Coach Jessie. She's not in a room, but if you guys, she's a live host in my agency. Oh, and if you guys are ready for the agency talk, let me remove my let me end with that. Give me 1 second. Um, I gotta remove my products. I have products in a shopping cart, and whenever you pin Service Plus, you got to remove the products from the shopping cart because they take over the same space. You said your live topic is healthcare advocates awareness. Gotcha. Hey, how you doing, NC? How are you, friend, NYC? Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Hey, Coach Jesse, you are in the room. Okay. Coach Jesse, I was just about to shout you out. Let me talk about the agency real quick, and then Coach Jesse, I can let you come up as well. Orange Vigilant, how are you, friend? If you guys are interested in the agency, I'm just going to pin this real quick. This is, I do one on one consultations, I do coaching, and I am an owner of a creator network agency. It's a free program on TikTok. Free because TikTok pays you your 40% per live and 13 for the weekly missions. And then so ultimately you get paid by TikTok. TikTok gets its cut, 60% or so. And they use that to cover the cost for having an agency. So we get like 1 or 2%. It's not a lot, but it is part of how the program is structured. So ultimately, agencies are there to help you understand the platform. That's why I tell you a lot of stuff here that I'm telling you came from me learning TikTok, but also going to other training and other sessions and stuff they offer. We have a platform where we can look at your analytics. Agencies can also advocate for you if you're in jeopardy of losing your account and you're going to get restricted or banned from the account from live streaming. And so you want to have an agency if you are going to be going live. If you're not going live and you have no interest in building a live presence, meaning that you're trying to go live at least 4 days a week, that's what I tell people to try to make sure you're here, you're growing, then I would say you don't need an agency. So if you're just trying to do once a month or on occasion, then wait until you're ready to go live more frequently, and you're ready to really earn. So I go live twice a day, every day. I do weekly meetings on Zoom with my creators. I also will do one on one popped up again. You said the message I need live stream assistance one on one popped up again. Did it really? Hey friends, thank you all for coming in. TikTok is pushing me out to all over the world since I took off the shopping cart. But I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Um, Yeah, so let me know. I saw some of you come in. Let me know if you have any questions. Once a week to go live. Once a week to go live. Yeah, that's kind of on the low side. So I would say an agency probably wouldn't be in your best interest right now if you're going to go more frequently, because what agencies are going to do is ask, because TikTok is telling us, hey, you got to make sure your people are going live because they're getting all this training and support. Then you want to have more of a presence. Ideally, you want to have more of a presence anyway, because TikTok is going to be pushing more people into your room. And so if you want visibility, if you want to grow as a live host, then you got to start showing up, practicing, being a little bit more engaging in your live stream too, so that you get that visibility you're looking for. So if I want to go live 5 days a week to grow, so I need to come to your agency. Is that right? Um, you would probably want an agency that's going to help you with your growth strategy. Yes. Mine would be great. Mine would be great. But I tell people, hey, you decide what you're looking for on this platform and you make a decision on what does that look like to grow, to get support and guidance. Yeah. So I want to go live on Frankly because I want to fire my boss. Okay, there we go. Look at your friend. I love that. You said the orange visual. Why are you laughing? Hey. Hey Lizzie, how are you, friend? Okay, thank you. One day at a time. One day at a time. That's it. Um, I love that. Um, so you decide on your journey. You said fire that boss. Yeah, fire him. Yeah, I got you. I want to understand. how it works. It's a great way to get consistent and confident. Yeah. The agency, what I do, I tell people real quick, I don't run your live stream. I do not run your live stream. It's your live stream. But what I do is tell you things you might want to consider and do to improve your live performance, and just making sure that you're getting as much engagement and presence here as possible. When you said, oh, mine would be great. Just saying. So just saying, I'm all that. uh, but yeah, so just know, if you're looking for an agency, I go live, like I said, twice a day. I do school as a platform for you guys to go and get information. We have a platform over there. It's a great way to collaborate with other people in the agency. We do group chats here on TikTok as well. So you can join one of the group chats to share your content, share your live stream. Some people look at that and they're like, hey, I'm going to join this live here. I will tell you, and this is what I teach here, if you are a person that's just going to different lives and you're not supporting, you're not tapping, sharing, commenting, doing all this stuff, people in the agency, we know how to do that and we'll come and support, but you got to be a supporter too. Okay, so keep that in mind. It doesn't just go one way, it goes both ways. So you want to be intentional about how you're showing up for other people so that they in turn will show up for you. All right, that's great. How do I join if I want to get that kind of support? Um, First thing, Christina, are you going live yet? Let me know if you go live yet, friend. And then here's the answer to your question. Let me say this. So what I tell people before you join and apply, let me tell you TikTok's rules. So I'll tell you TikTok rules, and then that way you can see if you're ready yet. Give me 1 second. I saw a couple comments come in. Right. She is being humble. This is the best agency I've seen out there. Oh, you're so sweet. Appreciate all this information, ma'am. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Um, so here's what I will say. First of all, you got to make sure you're going live and you've done those first 3 lives. Okay. That means you've done the 3 lives. You've gotten full access because TikTok says you have to do 3 separate days. All right. 24 hours between each day, at least 3 separate days for a total of 30 minutes. And then you get full access. You can pin comments, you get the daily heart me. There's things that you're doing to grow your live stream. And so you want to have full access. And then after that, you got to be in the mindset that you're going to go live at least 4 days a week. All right. That's a minimum, at least for 61 minutes or more. So don't go live for like 59 minutes and 55 seconds. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to you neither. But go live at least 61 minutes. So again, that's why I said you got to be ready to go live. All right. How long does it take to level up like Blue Box? As soon as you send a gift, a rose or the daily heart me, you get the blue box. You'll get the Lisa box too with the daily heart me. I'm able to go live now, I believe. Okay, so once you start your live journey, you got to start going live. The other thing I tell people, go live and do what? Um, Talk to your community. Do your topic, friend. Make sure you're talking to your community. Yeah, you're building community. Okay. Yep. Yes, the corporate world is about to catch this walk. I heard that, friend. 4 days for 61 minutes at least. If you're really trying to do this, you're going to try to go daily as much as possible. I tell people all the time, weekends do me better than the weekdays. I don't know why. Weekends are, I guess, people in terms of just being less stressed, not having to worry about the workday. I see more visibility on the weekends. So don't sleep on the weekends if you're thinking you weren't going to do the weekends. I did an hour yesterday after they took down another one of my videos. I switched it up and did gaming within 4 minutes. They reviewed and took off the restrictions. Really? So gaming is what you're doing now? Interesting. Okay. Weekends are wonderful via live. They are. I think so too. Orange Vigilant. So you're just gonna stay away from some of the more controversial topics. I think that's what you were doing. So now you said you're just gonna do gaming. That's what you're gonna do for the live stream. I hear you, friend. The gaming is pretty big. They're trying to make more of a gaming presence. Not my main thing, but I wanted to blow off steam for the night. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, they do like the gaming because they want to make this a place for um, more visibility for the gamers and you know getting more traffic from that area too. but I'm going to do hybrid. Okay. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you could do it. Depending on what you're talking about. Don't get caught up by your game and saying stuff you shouldn't say, but you probably could do both. Yeah. Absolutely. You said, what game are you playing? OMG asked that question. Um, Other thing I wanted to say is TikTok rules. Macarena. I don't know what that is. um, OMG was TikTok rules for agency. So if you join an agency, you only can join one agency. There's one agency per person for one of your accounts. Not all your accounts, one of your accounts. And it has to be the account that you've made the most money diamonds on already. So if you have multiple accounts, it's the one that you earn the most on. Okay. I've gone live before and stopped. You got to keep going, friend. That's where the growth happens. Staying consistent. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that you can't join an agency if you're under restriction or violation at the time. You can't join an agency if you're not in the U.S. and Canada. For my agency in particular, because that's where I'm approved for, you can't join if you've made too much money. TikTok says if you've made $5,000 in the last 5 months, and people do that, so don't be surprised. That happens all the time. TikTok says you don't need an agency, so you can't join. I played tournaments for an hour and then anxiety took over, so I got off. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, take your time, friend. You earn diamonds when you go live, right? Yes. Diamonds convert into rewards, which is your money. Yep. So, really quickly, if you are interested in my agency, click here. You also can, I'm going to let this stay up for a second. You can click here and message me, say you're interested in an agency. You also can click Service Plus in this lower left corner over here. Um, and then the actual application, but also was in live panel for 3 hours as well. Does that count? No. If you're a viewer, I mean, if you're a guest, it doesn't count under your live stream. You get monetized, so that it counts for that, but it doesn't count towards hours that you've gone live. Yeah, there's no analytics for that. Afternoon, everyone. The agency page is here. If you want to skip the messaging me, you can go straight to the agency page. I need to post more content, but the videos I have posted there do have an application on them where you can apply directly to a video that I have posted, or you can go into my bio, my stand store. The very first area is the agency information. So you got a couple different ways to get to me. I'm in the UK, but I'm still enjoying your lives. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not approved in the UK, so but yeah, you're welcome to come and hang out and ask questions. Um, so yeah, that's the agency stuff. Okay, Coach Jessie, are you with me still, friend? Coach Jessie, I'm gonna pull her up. She's doing an event tonight and tomorrow and Saturday. She's been a busy lady. She's in a program for TikTok offers for comedians, and so she aspiring comedians, and so she is looking to get into the program. And what she's doing is trying to meet these qualifications for hours and for diamonds. So she's trying to grow her page. So she's doing an event tonight and she's doing a box battle on Friday. I'm sorry, a battle on Friday, an official agency battle on Friday. I don't require battles, but I encourage them. And she is doing one on Saturday as well, a box battle. I'm very interested in joining your agency. I've already secured my live stream. Okay, love that. Okay, wait, what? For comedians, Orange Vigilant? Yeah, it's a great program. You need to ask. There's a new comedian section. Yes, they're building it out. So you need to ask Coach Jesse about it. It is under the campaign area, so it's still there. But I think this is the first batch that they're going through. So Coach Jesse, I'm pulling you up now. I sent you the invite. She could talk about it a little bit. Coach Jesse, let me know if you have questions. I guess you can answer any questions too. Appreciate everybody who's here. Hey,
Hey everyone. Good evening.
yeah.
Yes. So yes, I actually do have a woman coming tonight to share her gift with us in singing. She is a powerhouse, very anointed. For so if you love gospel music, you know, just come. Just come anyway. Whatever. Just come and enjoy the atmosphere. So she's gonna do that, and I'm also gonna be doing official battle, agency battle that's happening at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that will be 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't know the others, so that's that. But oh, and Saturday is the box battle is going to be with Don Dada, and that's at 3 p.m. Um, Central Eastern. What am I? Central. So it's gonna be 3 p.m. for me. Um, or four. Okay, it's gonna be sometime in the afternoon. I saw her flyer. On her page. So that I'll be doing. And tomorrow I'm gonna do the comedy and then the battle. So I'm gonna insert a little comedy show. It's gonna be about TikTok, all of it. And then after that, we're gonna do the official agency battle. So for the program is the comedy creator. Hmm?
No, I'm sorry. I was clearing my throat.
Oh,
No, you're
oh,
fine.
it's comedy created creator program, but it is a campaign. It's still yeah, it still falls under campaign. It's just a little different as far as how the criteria run, because this is actually an application process. So you can and it's already done. You'll have to probably wait for the for us, I guess, to be done, because it tells you on there ends May 1st. So you wouldn't be able to get in at this point because we you would have had to meet those qualifiers that we're all right here doing. So once I got accepted, you everyone had an individual three qualifiers to meet. One of them for everybody, it is 120 hours live on TikTok up until April 30th, your time zone, 11:59 p.m. your time zone. And then you also have the diamond qualifiers. That one was that one differentiate based on individuals. So for me, I have the 200K diamonds that has to be met by my time zone, 11:59 on the 30th. And then there was a workshop. The workshop was limited seating, so it was literally first come, first serve. And I got in there, thank God. So that one is met, and that was a workshop that they ran. So that was met already. So out of the three, I only have one check mark green. The hours, I'm eating them away every day. I did already 5 hours today.
Okay,
Um,
okay, nice.
yes, I've been busy, Doc. I've been
I
busy.
see.
I already did 5 hours in total today,
Hey, would you do about
and
another two or three tonight?
I plan on doing two.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. So my
Okay.
goal is to get two tonight. I already you said I had up to like I think 86 earlier.
Yeah, it says
86.
90 on my system now.
Oh, y'all done leveled up.
90, almost 91, because it's 54 minutes. Make sure
Yeah.
you do a
Okay.
little 6 minutes over tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a little 6 minute on it tonight then. So yeah, I'm already eating away those hours like big time. Um, in the 200K is where we are tonight, where everything kind of matters in regards to obviously monetary gifts is awesome during battles or during the live. Um, because that's how I would gain those diamonds. So those
Hmm.
diamonds are a big deal because that is that middle qualifier that's different for all of us. So for me, it's just reaching that. Then I will be able to get my three fulfill, and then that put me into a guaranteed space to go into a VIP red carpet layout to go to headquarters, and also get opportunity to get a one-on-one comedy coach, collaborations with other comedians, and also there's a social club that we get to be a part of, and also some other opportunities to do some work for TikTok. Like those commercials that you see, things like that. So we could. There's one person who ended up actually acting in the movie. I forgot his name, but he, so there's talents everywhere, and there's opportunities everywhere that can open once I finish these three qualifiers. And I'm excited about it something that, first of all, that's unique from what I've done. Period on the TikTok. It also has really made me open up my eyes to new horizons and challenge myself in new ways. Also, the consistency and putting in the work and being committed to it. It has allowed me to connect with so many new people, stepping outside of the box, doing through things that I've never done. I keep pressing that random battle button and having a good time, meeting so many different people, connecting with so many new people, and going into different rooms and, just kind of, finding myself really, really pushing hard for this. And what I'm finding is, how they say, like, when people want something, they find the money. Well, I guess when people want something, they just be live on TikTok forever.
They
Because
find the time.
they find the time, the commitment level is different,
Hmm.
all the things. So that's what I feel like I'm going through. Since I hit 50, I feel like everything changed, but I also feel like this was in preparation because I've been on a journey to 50 for 3 years, and I've been on this journey not until everybody I was on this journey, and then it was also me doing a one-time challenge for myself and bucket list to do stand-up comedy, and I did it right here on TikTok in February in honor of my 50th birthday. I said it was 50 and free, second act of being the brand new me.
Mm.
And I did it. I did it as a private show on TikTok, and I did it on YT. And I mean, I thought for me it was a one and done. Okay, yeah, I did that. Well, the people was like, "Oh, we want more encore, encore." I said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I guess." I was like, "Okay, it was thing. It was a good thing. Feedback was good. I felt good, and plus the Lord had already kind of whispered something to me, but not nothing that I thought was like, okay, April, okay, period. But before I knew it, I was in the process of scheduling the second one, which it is scheduled for May 8th. Shameless plug. And May 8th, I will be having another um, comedy show. But Doc sends me this message, and I'm minding my business. I was on a beauty break, and I gotta tell the story, okay? I was on a beauty break, and Doc sends me a message, and I saw it. She say, "Hey, I think you should look into this and don't overthink it." I saw comedy. I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe it's something going on." Well, I dug into further, and I saw that it was this program and it was all about. I immediately didn't think that it would be me that they would choose to be a part because the examples they gave was creators that kind of have their room set up for comedy. They do
Okay.
different looks. They do different prank calls. It's completely different from what I was doing. I'm a trauma coach. Yes, funny moments happened in my life, but I was doing serious conversations and things like that, heavy talk at times. So it wasn't set up for the way I saw it. So of course I started overthinking. Duh. But I did it anyway. I was doing it. I don't know if it was scared or just overthinking, but hold on. Hey, boy! Boy, sorry, the kids are showing off and showing out. Hey, you ready for that? Oh, the kids are outside. That's why. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me just do it. Doc say don't overthink. Go ahead and go for it. Who knows what's gonna happen? And honestly, low key, I didn't think they would pick me anyway, but I was doing it. And the process went on, and just like that, they really did pick me. And I was like, oh snap. All right, now I gotta be funny, I gotta be a comedian and all the things. It is a gift I know I have, but I never thought about being a comedian per se. But now that I've done did it and I'm going this far, and I feel like my gift is like really um coming out. I don't know. It's something different.
So, Coach Jesse, let me pause you for a second. Really quickly, I know some people are no longer in here, but if you want to connect with Coach Jesse, here's what I want you to do. Her name, next to her name, if you're new and you haven't connected before, there's a plus symbol. You can follow her that way because it'll show where 2 points came up on the screen. The other way to do is to click her name the gift area pops up, but I want you to click her photo. It's in the left corner. Click her photo, it'll show her mini profile, and you can follow her that way too. So make sure you're connecting with her. You can go to her live stream. She's doing her event tonight. What time are you doing the live tonight? When is the guest speaker coming in?
Well,
The day.
I'm scheduled to go live at 6 my time, so in a few minutes.
Okay. She's
Yeah.
Central Time Zone.
Mhm. But yeah, I think it's, come in, enjoy, support. Uh, Obviously, your presence is very awesome, and I love that, and I want that. Make sure you engage, even if you're keeping the comments rolling. Everything matters because, we want to make sure we get new eyes in there. So doing all the things, sharing it out, and whatever you can, contribute to the monetization portion is awesome, especially during the battle. So we will be
Hmm.
doing the randoms tonight because those also help with getting power ups to prepare for tomorrow.
Right.
And yeah, just come in and I try to make it as light and funny. I'm going through the process with y'all because I'm doing something brand new. It's not like I've been doing this forever. I've only been doing. I mean, I've been making people laugh forever. It is a natural gift I believe that God gave me. But as far as on TikTok, like as a comedian wise, I'm stepping into this, so y'all watching it unfold in real time. So yeah, come in, let's laugh, let's have a good time, and yeah, and help me get to those that last hump.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, friend. Well, I appreciate you coming through. You got this. You got this. We are rooting
Yeah,
for you. I know you will pull it off. She got 7 days left. She got about
7 days, y'all.
oh, it's like she got a little ways to go with the diamonds. So we
What
hopeful
am I
that
at
tonight
that?
is
Give it to me.
68.3.
Still?
Yeah. Let me see. I looked a
Oh,
second
that's
ago.
awesome.
I could have sworn I saw 68, but let me confirm. Did it change? Um,
No, 69.
you was over to 69.
Huh?
It's not 69. I don't think so. Let me see.
Oh,
68.3, 346.
great.
Yeah.
$2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got a little ways to go.
Okay. Yep.
But it is coming around.
It's
Coming around.
coming. He said, "Did you charge your devices?" Yes. My tablet is charging now. My phone is charged. My tablet needs more help, but it's okay because my phone is charged. I always could flip it back and forth. And tonight I'm only trying to do 2 hours since I already did my 5 hours already. We'll see how I go. So yeah, as you guys heard, the diamonds
Creeping.
is where I really need the help. And I know it is hard. It is a big jump. But I believe that it's gonna happen. I believe God is gonna send even angel investors, people that will be destiny helpers and all
Mm-hmm.
that. So I still believe it's going to happen.
Yeah, it will. Absolutely will. Yeah. Oh, all right, friend. We're rooting for you.
No,
You got this.
it's also a movement for the LYIA family. It's a movement for us, y'all, because we get to be, I'll get to be a creator that represent us, LYIA. That would be super dope and super amazing. So it wouldn't even just be me, but it'd be the agency as well. Someone
Yeah.
from the agency going
It would be
that far.
nice. It would definitely be nice. I
I
was
know, God. I know, and I do. I believe this is gonna be it because I know we were close
Lunch or
before.
Income Agency. She said, "What is LYI?" This is
Oh
just the
yeah,
abbreviation for the agency name. That's all. She's like, "What
yeah,
is all that?"
yeah. So it's and I say it's me, and then I turn the M upside down. I think it's side up. I don't. I can't even figure it out. But I say it's me and turn that W and to we. So it's me, we, and Doc. We need merch. We need to get some merch.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't need merch when I go to California.
All right. I hear you. I hear you. Um,
We need some merch because I need to represent. I mean, I could put something together in my store, but I mean,
I think Short Stuff gonna pull some stuff together. She's gonna pull some stuff together, so
Oh,
we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so because
okay,
we're
okay.
starting to get stuff together for the retreat.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
okay, good. Because I'm like, dang, I was telling Natty that. I said, I gotta tell Doc, I need merch for
Exactly.
California.
Exactly. Yeah, so we'll see how this looks. But look here, friend, I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. We're
Yeah,
rooting for you. Have a good evening tonight. Should be great. So guys, come through if you can support. That would be great. Sounds like something you
yeah.
put around flowers. What is that? She's talking about some like t-shirts, like we had t-shirts and some other things that would
Oh
be
yeah, yeah.
great. She's like, what is
Hats.
merch? She's talking about moach.
Oh no! Oh no! No, not hats. That's no, 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 no. No, a shirt, a hat, like
Oh,
paraphernalia. Maybe that's the word, paraphernalia.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
to represent the agency.
Yeah, yeah. He said this TikTok language. No, she was just that was her New Jersey accent. She said March.
Oh,
It's a March.
and that's that Jersey girl probably coming out.
Uh,
But yeah, so I hope to see you guys in a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself stationed upstairs and all of that. And yeah, I'll see y'all shortly if you're coming through. And if you can come through tomorrow to support, that's awesome too. Okay, so yeah,
all
thank you
right,
so
friend.
much,
Take
guys.
care. All
All
right,
right,
you're welcome. Yes, merchandise, merchandise. All right. Thank you all for being here. Coach Jessie, she is doing something that it is a stretch. It's a stretch for her and everything she's done in these TikTok streets. So this is different for her. And so I'm proud of her for stepping up to the challenge. It is not easy, when you're doing something that's out of your comfort zone. And so she's rising to the occasion, and so hopefully in these last 7 days, she's able to pull it off and get to a point where she can proceed in this program. So we're rooting for her. So just keep focused, friend. Keep it going. Don't give up. You got this. But it'll get easier, with each day. So hopefully today's a good showing. Tomorrow's battle is a good showing. The box battle you're in on Saturday is a good showing. So, the more exposure, more people coming by, the better that is, So that's gonna help. He said, I will see you at 7:30 my time. There we go. So others coming in the room. Creeping, thank you for sharing the live out. Are you still in the room? Thank you so much, friend. She is such a good supporter too. Creeping, what time do you go live? I think you're in the middle of the night. Let me know, is that your live time? Creeping and preaching. It's in your bio, but it gets cut off from me in a live stream, so I can't see it. But I think you say your live schedule in your bio. So just tuning in. What happened tonight? Um, we answered a lot of questions, just live hosting questions. We went to the basics. People were asking about how to tap the screen. We had a lot of those type of questions, engagement questions. I was going to talk about community guidelines. We never really got there, so I'm actually about to get off shortly. But I just wanted to make sure I said hi to a few folks before I got off. But thank you all for coming in. We are I'm about to get off shortly, so I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much, Beatable, for coming back from earlier too. Elle had a great live the other day. I'm going to shout out Elle real quick because she is our resident live streamer that talks about overthinking. Elle, if you want to put your live schedule in the chat, she had a panel yesterday with three other live hosts that talk about um, relaxation, the nervous system, anxiety, all the things that kind of stop you from doing and taking action. And so it was a really good panel, has you really thinking about how do I calm my nerve? How do I think about things differently in a way that I can obviously stop the overanalysis and ultimately do something that maybe is out of my comfort zone. So I just wanted to shout her out because her live was really good in terms of how she had the panelists on there too. How do we get the link on your page for live? The link on my page for live. the link on my page for a live that says live and the time and date. That's a live event. I scheduled a live event, so that means the live you scheduled. When you go to the live center, so click TikTok Studio on your profile, you'll see post and live. Click the live side, scroll all the way to the bottom, come up a little bit, you'll see tools and resources. And the second box you see is live event. So you scheduled a live event. You might answer, get to 10K likes. Say that again. You might also get to 10K likes. What does that mean? Tell me more, friend. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much. 100K likes. I mean, okay, 100K. Oh, before I leave, I'm gonna be short. I don't think I'm gonna stay on too much longer. I'm 3 minutes shy of 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I'll stay another 3 minutes, another 2 minutes maybe. But I'm gonna get off shortly. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, 9:30. Fridays at 10. So she's not live today, but I'm gonna pin this. This is L. So connect with her. My nervous, afraid, scared, shy, introverted people in the room. And we say all those things, and those are all terms that has you operating in a fearful mindset. So I want you guys to erase those terms, take away those labels, say you could do something that is out of your comfort zone, say that you can do something even when you're afraid, you can do something even when you're shy, even when you think you're introverted, and you still can show up. And I tell you, I'm all those things, but I still have shown up twice a day and continue to show up. All right. The red live, what does that mean? The red live just means that you have live access. And when you click that, you can schedule a live event, and then that becomes the schedule of your live events. Yep. It should show the date and time you're going to go live. Um, Thank you for sharing tonight. You are so welcome. Um, he said, following, hey, Flan. Um, Not letting me like the live. Oh, TikTok is a little glitchy at times. Hopefully, yeah, sometimes it does that. Elle is great if you are afraid to go live, y'all. That is so true. So yeah, definitely connect with our friends. I don't want you guys to miss out on some great knowledge and opportunity, and just shifting how you do things. That's what this is all about. We get so comfortable and focused on what we've told ourselves or what other people have told us, and maybe some of it is negative mindset, negative thinking, limiting beliefs about yourself. And so you need to shift that, and sometimes you just have to do something you're not, as out of your comfort zone, and you say, okay, I'm going to keep showing up because I know this does not define me. But it gets easier over time. We had some fun up in here. Thank you. Thanks for everything. You were so welcome, PMP. I'm so proud of you today. You pushed the button. She got live access and was like, let me go on live. So you got this, friend. Keep rooting for yourself. I heard that, friend. Just be yourself. All of it. Rooting. All of it. All right, my dear friends, make sure you claim your points if you are in the room. Claim your points. I want to make sure you get leveled up in a room. So that means you click the Daily Heart Me again and go down and claim anything that's red. Claim those points. I'm trying to get to that agency. Look at you, friend. I appreciate you. So let me know if you have questions about that. You guys can message me when it comes to the agency questions. Just send me a message there. Um, Thank you all for watching. Okay. He said, love your laugh and smiling vibes. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Um, thank you all for watching the live. Thank you all for liking, sharing, commenting, sending the stickers, um, supporting the Daily Heart Me, all the flash goals, all the things, all the gifts that came through. I appreciate the support. I will be back tomorrow at 10 and 4 p.m. Eastern. Remember, practice makes progress. All right. We've been conditioned to think practice makes perfect. That is not true. We are making progress with each day that we go live, and things don't have to be perfect. All right. That's a misnomer. Don't have to be perfect. You just go live. That's all we're trying to do here. All right, friends. Thank you all for the support. I see you. Positivity is key. It is. Thanks again for all your support today. You are so welcome. All right, my dear friends. I will chat with y'all later. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you, my friends. Hello. Bye bye. See you guys